It's Unicorn Girl 83. You feel that chill in the frame, where the weird gets weirder and the walls all learn your name. Lolcows screaming like ghosts in a busted mirror glow. Spooky vibes hit hard when the whole room starts to go. Truth cutting like ice right through the air. One more look and you're already there. Unicorn Girl A3. Unicorn. Weird gets weirder, baby. Weird gets Unicorn Girl A3. Unicorn. Think twice before you stare. Teeth in it, and it bites your pride. Every clip, come back with a cold eye on the ride. Those cockpits, yeah, they stay in your chest. Make your pulse go hard, make you second guess the rest. Truth cutting like ice right through the air. One more look and you're already there. Unicorn Girl A3. Weird gets weirder, baby. Weird gets weirder. Unicorn Girl A3. Unicorn. Think twice before you stare. Mirror cracked, but it's still watching. Every grin got a shadow crossing. Say the name, let the room go cold. Unicorn Girl A3 in the back of your soul. Unicorn Girl A3. Unicorn Girl. Weird gets weirder, baby. Weird gets weirder. Unicorn Girl A3. Unicorn Girl. Think twice before you stare.
What's up, Justin?
What's up?
Ready for this?
The icebergs. I was chatting with some folks. We're kind of scarred. No, I'm just playing.
I'm scared too. But Noxious is excited, so I'm not gonna take it from her.
Oh, I'm ready. I just figured I'd go through the info. Let's get it. What we got lined up first? What is this one about?
Honey, it's done.
What is this one about?
French government exhumed the bones and bodies from overcrowded cemeteries and buried them in the catacombs. Over time, the catacombs...
That is a lot of human remains right there.
There's more than that.
That's a lot.
That's just one wall.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
Catacombs became a curiosity for locals and visitors looking to catch a glimpse of the more than 200 miles of tunnels that stored the remains of over 6
200 miles? Did they just kill people and build walls?
No, that's everybody throughout history in France.
I was just in
that place, in that particular area.
Oh my God.
Probably.
So that they stored the
ones that came before.
Yeah. Million people, and they were open to the public in 1809. Today, the catacombs are one of the most important tourist attractions in Paris, even though only about 1% of the network of tunnels is mapped and open to the public. Most of the tunnels are not structurally sound or safe enough for tourist activities, and it's actually illegal to access the unmapped parts of the catacombs. But this hasn't stopped hundreds of locals from exploring the seemingly endless network of underground tunnels. For several decades, French authorities have done everything in their power to cover the hidden entrances to the tunnels, but people keep finding manholes and secret access points throughout the city that lead to the off-limits areas of the catacombs. Although this footage was recorded in 1993, it wasn't released to the general public until the year 2000, when it was shown as a part of an episode on the ABC Family TV show Scariest Places on Earth.
The catacombs.
I remember that show. Now that I think about it, Scariest Places on Earth should not have been on an ABC Family TV show. That they should not have called it that.
The episode features Francis Friedland, a French filmmaker who says he came across the mysterious...
Hey, Noxious. How you doing, love?
Yes, Francis. Francis is still alive.
Well, yeah, I would imagine.
Francis came close enough to hell.
Tape when he was...
I wonder if he does want to go back.
Maybe.
It's really
given
there.
to him by a catacomb explorer who found it in one of the tunnels. Disturbingly, in the episode, it's mentioned that the man who recorded the point of view footage was never found or identified.
Oh, yeah.
This video camera was found deep in the catacombs. It was picked up by a catacomb explorer, so the people who wandered down there.
This man will tell you
He was given
himself
to
how
look
it's
at the
really
tape.
behind that
It's
little
very
door.
bizarre. This person occasionally...
What's that?
That man will tell you himself hell is really behind that little door.
Oh, I believe it. I mean, they stored human remains down there.
Well,
That
that's
is creepy
no,
as
that's
shit.
that's
Yay,
just how they
not
buried people.
just one more day. I'm so sorry, love. I know those 6 days, they suck. And I hate corporate
Unicorn.
overlords.
Unicorn. That's just how they stored people. They buried them like that back in the
That's what
day.
I mean. I'd be pissed too if somebody stacked
And-
my fucking bones into a wall like that with a bunch of other bones. Oh, I bet, sweetheart. I remember those days. That's why at tomorrow, Friday, I'll be 43.
You got to take the
And
tour
my body
someday.
feels like I'm 95 already. Disabled now and shit. Don't
Yeah,
overwork
okay.
yourself, love.
So why do I feel like me and Noxus know exactly what you're talking about? We just ate
I'm
raw
sure
meat.
she does. And when you're working, you don't notice it as bad until it starts getting really bad, like mine did. And then
I
once
use that.
the doctor's like, you can't work no more, all the other
use
shit
that
just comes to
all the
light.
time.
I feel like I'm
That's hilarious.
95, but my brain says, no, you're not 95, bitch. You're only going to be 43.
Watch, you're gonna get a pay raise for dragging your ass today.
stops and he photographs bones.
She
They
said
don't
she
watch that
did.
shit,
She
sorry.
better get it. I'm going to find these overlords that she works for and
Watch this
overlord
shit.
them.
Often
You're just
in the
gonna
shape
have
of an
to
arrow.
drag your
These
ass
arrows point in a
because
direction.
you chose to drag your ass.
Occasionally also, he stops to photograph roomfuls of bones,
She knows some stuff.
which
Yes,
means that he's very,
she
very deep
knows.
inside the catacombs.
Corporate's gonna be
What
like,
happened
oh,
to him?
she's finally getting
Nobody
it.
knows.
Some of the clips show rooms full of bones, arrows,
What was that?
Corporate's gonna be like, oh, she's finally getting it. She's dragging ass finally.
Who
That's one of those
doesn't
rules
drag
that we
ass
got.
on a 6-day straight work schedule?
Now the only thing you can't
Like-
drag ass on at Amazon is the belt. I feel like anything to do with the belt or the cages, you shouldn't drag ass. But everything else, you can drag ass on.
I don't blame you, Noxious. If it is, I would too. I'd be like, fuck you. I've been doing all these hours for you fuckers, and this is all you're giving me? Yep. I know how these corporations go. It's the same way in nursing. Oh, here you get a whole dollar raise for working 7 days a week for the past 6 months. Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
you, your dollar.
That's exactly what it is for corporate. If you do nothing, you become CEO. Yeah, you get it.
Oh wow.
Noxious gets what I'm getting at.
Yes.
You get it.
She gets it. Oh,
That's what it is, though, for real. Break your back and
Was
you'll go
painted on the-
nowhere.
it is. Yep.
Looking crazy.
And I learned very fast, especially once I became an LPN, that the more you volunteer yourself to work overtime, they always expect you to. And then when you can't do it, oh my God, it's the end of the fucking world. Threats come out. Oh, it's disgusting.
on the ground, and even a strange painting of a silhouette of a person on one of the walls.
That's the guy who's scary about.
So basically, he's filming what he's seeing. Endless. Very deep inside the catacombs. View shots, other than the pictures of bones. Human
Oh,
bones.
don't touch them.
These were the poor Parisians who died over the last 1,000 years.
Yeah. It's just regular people.
There's signs. Painted.
People that fell in
Hey,
with the city.
honey, how are you, girl? How you
Stuff
doing,
like
love?
Or people like that.
Ooh,
It's
I was
just
so
regular
mad
people.
yesterday. I was so mad last night. Domino's had to give me a credit. Hey, Sage, how you doing, love?
Sage.
I hope I didn't just fuck that up. Okay. All right. I go.
What's up? Oh.
I'm okay. I'm still pissed off at Domino's from yesterday. They fucked up my order, and all they give me was a credit to use next time I order. Like, no, bitch, I want my pepperoni bread now. You sent me the wrong shit. And you fucked up my kid's pizza. Pay attention. They gave me somebody else's whole fucking order.
Your order went to them and their order went to you.
Signs.
I don't know what exactly happened. They just said that I got somebody else's order and they apologized, and the next time I order, I'll have a credit. Like, well, that doesn't help my pepperoni bread craving addiction right now. The fuck?
Hey, that's bad business. What happened?
I know, Sage. Friday. Yeah, I was pissed. I have a pepperoni bread addiction, and I order from them all the time, and they fucking know this. Giving me fucking the wrong, and my kids got the wrong pizza. I was so mad.
What'd they get?
They got Hawaiian when they wanted fucking pepperoni and bacon.
Meat lovers. They wanted that meat lovers. Hawaiian. They got that ham and pineapple.
Yes, they were pissed. My Nana was happy, so we gave her some. The kids picked the pineapple off and ate it, but we don't waste food here. But I was still pissed.
Damn.
That's the first time for me in a long time that they've screwed up in like 2 years.
Oh, I could eat some sour gummy worms.
Oh, those are so good, but my teeth would hate
Gummy
me
bears.
after.
Yeah, sour gummy bears, right?
Oh,
That's
yes.
what's-
They're
Oh, wow.
fucking delicious. Now I gotta eat some Skittles and have my teeth hurt.
On the wall, which is not uncommon. People have been painting in the catacombs for centuries. So it is possible with
sour
Aw.
gummy worm.
Thank you, Sage. I'd appreciate that. Ooh, Mexican corn is good though. Hey, Torby Cat, how you doing, love? Ugh. Here we
So
go. Every time we always end up talking about food.
All right.
I
These
love it.
paintings that we may be able to retrace his itinerary to some extent.
I'm not gonna eat till after.
At one point in
You better have eaten all of that chicken the other day.
I did.
Okay.
There might have been a piece with some gristle on it that I did not eat.
Where's your puppy?
What?
Your dog. Where's your dog?
I'm not at home.
I know you're not at home. Who's taking care of your dog?
We go by there every day.
Oh, okay, good. I was just curious because I haven't seen him.
Yeah, he misses me.
Well, yeah. Christ, I go pee. I'm gone not even 5 minutes, and my dog acts like I've been gone forever.
Yeah, it's
He'll
exactly
walk
like
over
me.
my trash can. She gets real mean.
It's exactly like that.
Yeah, yeah, they act like they're never gonna see you again.
Yeah.
It's humbling and cute.
In all fairness to him, I did that to him actually the whole summer.
Aw.
So
Mm.
In the footage, the man's breathing becomes faster and he begins to run, as if he was trying to get away from someone or something. Occasionally, the man stops, presumably to get his bearings and find a way back to the surface.
We hear his breathing get louder and louder, as though something was scaring him. He was
Oh, I'm sorry, Torby Cat. I deal with those too. And I hate it because I can't take ibuprofen or Tylenol. So my migraine medications, they give me six fucking pills a month. That's it. Like, sir, I get more than 6 migraines a month. I'm sorry you're dealing with that, love. That's horrible.
He's frightened. He's frightened. Occasionally he stops, perhaps to try to decide which way to run among all the many different corridors.
what's up?
Hey, Tasha, how are you, love?
He's running faster and faster and faster, deeper and deeper into the catacombs. And all of a sudden,
Where's Sasha?
Yep. I don't know why they do that. The one my mom used to take, they'd only give her 4 a month. I'm like, damn. And I never understood these big pharmaceutical companies. If I run out of my inhaler and have to pay out of pocket, it's $120. But for my pain medication, it's $20 out of pocket. Make that make sense. Life-saving medication costs way more. Why do they do that?
Because it's money. Big Pharma is greedy. It's all about money.
I bet, Torby Cat. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'll give them money, all right. My foot in their ass.
and he keeps rolling until it runs out of tape.
As the footage progresses, he runs faster and faster until suddenly he drops the camera on the ground, where it continues to film until the tape runs
Right,
out.
Teeny?
After analyzing the video, Friedland explained that the room's filled with disorganized heaps of bones, and the fact that there's little to no graffiti on the walls of the tunnel.
Anyway.
I was pissed. Because with my insurance, I can only fill them I can fill them 2 days early, all my medications. Okay, cool. But heaven forbid I run out on the third day, like 3 days prior, and then I got to pay out of pocket. I'm not paying them $120 to be able to breathe.
Meant that the man who recorded it would have been extremely deep inside the catacombs. Determined to unravel the mystery of what had terrified the missing man, Francis Friedland ventures into the catacombs with his crew. After comparing the footage to what they were seeing inside the catacombs, Friedland and his crew estimated that the missing man had been exploring the tunnels at around 300 feet below street level. At that depth, if flashlights or other light sources malfunction or run out of battery, the chances of getting out are pretty much zero. At one point during the episode, the crew's flashlight batteries begin to run low, and Friedland decides to give up the search, but then realizes that getting out is going to be much more difficult than getting in. Suddenly, Francis spots the same painting on the wall from the original footage, and after walking through the tunnel, they find the same room full of bones from the video. Despite these discoveries, they couldn't find whatever had scared the explorer who recorded the footage. And in the end, Francis and his crew give up and decide to call off the search after spending 12 hours underground. After the episode was...
What's that? Yeah, I'd give up too, sir. Mm-hmm. Or your ass would have ended up right in there lost with them.
Released, thousands of viewers took to online forums to discuss possible theories regarding the footage.
I thought that they opened the catacombs a few years ago.
No, some of it
Am I...
to tourism.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I know they're not all open, but some of them.
There's 1% that's open to tourism.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
Mm.
The dangers down there.
France, right? I think it has something to do with the old monarchy.
There was a collapse, is how a very large portion of it was formed in the first place.
Oh my! Oh hell! Well, yeah, makes sense. I mean, it's what, hundreds of years old.
And something about the renovation, when they were doing the renovations, they failed to do some research, and it caused the collapse and shit. And then, yeah, fuck. Said only 1% is safe. So I mean, that tells you the damage it actually did right there.
Yeah.
The collapse itself. It took a lot of people with it too, is what I read. And then there's the film.
I don't want body dust on me either, Noxious. I wouldn't go in there.
Bone dust.
Mm-hmm.
Come out that bitch with spirits all upon you. It might have been an earthquake, though.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
And, yeah,
one of the most widely accepted theories is that after losing his way and realizing that he was probably not...
Not just that you're walking and a little bit of Kevin gets on you. LOL. Hell no. I don't want no Kevin body dust on me. Fuck that. I would have a complete meltdown.
Gonna make it out alive, the man panicked due to claustrophobia and began to run, not knowing what else to do. But this theory wouldn't explain why he would drop his camera, one of his only sources of light. This fueled the possibility that the man had seen another person inside the catacombs. In the last few decades, several catacomb explorers have reported being robbed while they were inside the tunnels. If the man unexpectedly saw another person so far below street level, he may have feared the worst, which would explain why he began to run and drop the camera. Another popular theory is that the man saw something else that scared him. Scientists have explained that when the wind blows through the cracks in the walls of the catacombs, it makes an extremely low frequency noise called infrasound, or as it's sometimes referred to, the ghost frequency. This sound is normally inaudible, but the extreme bass sound has been demonstrated to create a range of bizarre effects in humans, from chills to anxiety to extreme sorrow. The ghost frequency is also known to make the human eye vibrate slightly, which makes people see shadows out of the corner of their eye. And coupled with the strange sensations the frequency creates in people, it's not hard to see why the man could have thought he saw something down there with him. This is definitely a possibility, but other people think the footage was just staged by the producers of the show to creep people out. It's strange how only about a minute and a half of the original footage was released to the public, but in the episode,
A minute and a half, that's all they showed? I don't even remember that.
Francis Friedland claimed that the original footage was over 40 minutes long, and all we have is his word about how the footage was even found in the first place. It was never confirmed whether the footage was staged or not, but what we do know for sure is that it was recorded 300 feet below street level in the catacombs. Hopefully with time we'll have more information, but for now the origin of this unsettling footage remains unknown. Mirjana Mornigard Glesgorv. The words Mirjana Mornigard Glesgorv might sound familiar if you've ever spent time searching for creepy videos on YouTube in the past. The story of Mirjana Mornigard Glesgorv first emerged in 2008 when a 20-second video with the same title was uploaded to YouTube by a random channel called Urwitzy. After the video was taken down by YouTube for unknown reasons, it was re-uploaded in April of that same year. The video in question showed
Out of all the stuff, and I know most of this stuff is gross and creepy, and I'm not sure who this person is. YouTube takes it down and then lets him put it back up. What sense does that make?
shows a man with a mustache in front of a red, cloudy background, staring intently at the viewer while an unsettling, high-pitched drilling noise plays in the background.
Block.
Right before the end, the shot zooms into the man's face, and he can be seen grinning with his eyebrows raised for 2 seconds.
Oh, Lord.
In the weeks following the original upload, multiple duplicate videos surfaced on YouTube, including an extended 2-minute version accompanied by a creepypasta in the description, which was uploaded by a small disturbing videos. According to the description in the extended video, the original version that was taken down also lasted 2 minutes, and it was removed by YouTube after 153 people who viewed it ended their lives by taking out their eyes and mailing them to YouTube's main office in San Bruno, California.
Well,
The myth says they also put cryptic messages on their forearms, which were never deciphered. As the story goes, the video was only viewed by one YouTube staff member who started screaming 45 seconds into the video. The story also says that none of the other staff members who were in the room dared to look at the screen, but they reported hearing a high-pitched drilling sound before they turned off the monitor. It's mentioned in the myth that the staff member who viewed the video was left.
They sent their eyes to YouTube? Oh my God. How? If they couldn't see.
Severely
I'm just
traumatized
saying.
and is under constant sedation to this day, and then he claims that he can't recall what he saw. According to the creepypasta, because the IP address for the original video was non-existent, the uploader couldn't be traced by police, and the man featured in the video was never identified. After the extended version was uploaded with the creepypasta in the description, the video quickly gained traction in various online forums like Unexplained Mysteries and 4chan's Iceberg. This triggered the creation of dozens of viral chain emails and articles related to Mirjana Mornigard Glesgorv in several different languages. Thousands of users discussed the video on different Q&A sites such as Wiki Answers and Yahoo Q&A, which raised Mirjana Mornigard Glesgorv to classic creepypasta status, and the story was archived on the website creepypasta.com. In August of 2008, the story spilled over to the Russian web, where it was covered in different blogs and articles. The Russian version of the creepypasta was updated with new details, including a popular conspiracy theory which claimed that the video was created by the US Secret Service.
Oh,
2 days after the original video was uploaded, a now deleted debunking video was uploaded to YouTube which claimed that the story behind Mirjana Mornigard Glesgorv was a hoax. It also claimed that the man in the video was identified as Byron Cortez, a Guatemalan marketing coordinator at an LA-based advertising agency who lives in the US Virgin Islands. An image of him was used.
He pissed someone off. He pissed someone off and they made him into a fucking whole creepypasta. That is, he looks like a creepypasta.
He's like, bro, I'm not dead. Why does everybody keep asking me why I died?
used in
Why
a
does everybody
2004
do that?
online survey about marketing professionals, and an Ebum's World user edited it to make the disturbing video. Considering the evidence that surfaced, the disturbing
Fuck
story behind the
obnoxious.
video is clearly a myth.
I
If
go down them rabbit
153
holes.
people had really sent their own eyeballs to the YouTube's
I love
office via
Sobel.
mail,
Yes.
the authorities would obviously have
Yo.
gotten
153 people sent their eyeballs.
She's talking about As Above,
YouTube.
So Below. It's such an accurate movie, isn't it?
They should make it a fucking movie. Have 153 people sending their eyeballs to fucking YouTube. That's a horror story in itself. Do you imagine being the mail person, opening up 153 different packages, and they're all fucking people's eyeballs with notes in them?
Staring at you.
I'd quit. I'd quit, and they'd have to put me in a padded room for a while. Yeah, Delulu. Sorry, love.
Oh, shit.
involved, which never happened. Since the man in the image that was used for the video was found to be a normal guy with a job and a family, the picture was probably randomly selected by someone who...
That's what they were saying. That's 153 people after watching this. Somebody took this man's image. He works for some type of marketing place in Los Angeles, and they made him into a creepy pasta. And it's apparently when you watch it, you dig your own eyeballs out. And 153 people sent them all into YouTube. I would quit that day after opening just one package. I'd be like, no. I'll take my severance pay now, and you can go fucking open the eyeball packages yourself. I haven't heard of this either. This is my first time too, Delulu.
What's in the
Can you
box?
I'm not opening no box no more. I'm done after the first. All I have to do is halfway open it and see these fucking eyeballs and be like, no.
Come on, man. Just tell me what's in the
No,
box.
I'm
who
done.
just wanted to make a random, unsettling video, which
Right?
later turned into a creepypasta by someone else.
Must have
Don't go over
had.
there.
Blankroomsoup.api.
Don't go over there. Don't look in that
Blankroom's-
box. Morgan Freeman tried to warn him, yo. Don't open the box, Jake.
Could the mods take care of whoever the hell that is, please? So I don't crash out and Misery doesn't have to crash out with me. Thank you. Thank you, Tasha. This is the one I was telling you about, Misery. See, look at this person coming in. There's two of them, and this man is crying. I've seen this.
What's in the box?
Oh, really, Tasha? Well, thank you, honey, because I don't want to see that.
7
Yep,
is a fucking
trolls,
brutal
trolls.
movie.
Everybody on here, even that most of the haters know that shit was real for me. Very fucking real. Thank you.
Soup.api is a strange video that has been on YouTube since 2005 and has received attention from some of the largest horror channels on YouTube on account of it allegedly being a leaked deep web video. This is what it
she
looked like.
did. It's okay, Teeny.
I don't know if this is actually explained or not.
What?
I don't know if this one was actually explained or not. I don't think
There's
the dude is
theories
dead.
going around. There's theories going around that involves those like dark web red room things, and the theories on Reddit, only one of them made more sense to me. So apparently there was him and his wife. He's being forced to eat that soup, and he's crying while he's eating it. Put it together. You can do it.
I
They
mean,
took him and his wife together.
I don't fuck with the red room shit.
I don't either. I came across this on an Iceberg channel. Yep. And of course, then I went to Reddit and went down a rabbit hole of theories. And that's the only one that made sense to me. Yes, Duluth. That's the theory, allegedly. Was it explained, Noxious? Because I haven't been on Reddit in a while. Like at least a year or two.
Kevin Spacey masks.
It does. Well, you know the Michael Myers mask was made from Will Shatner's blank face, right?
You see how old Kevin Spacey got?
Yeah. Well,
Almost
I
like
mean,
the
they're
blood
old,
ritual's not
man.
working
They
anymore,
were
right?
already late teens
He's learned his
to
lesson.
early 30s by the
Spacey
time,
learned
most
his
of them by the time we grew up. It was a publicity
Placebo?
stunt,
Oh,
basically.
Publicity.
I really hope that's what it was.
Noodle
That would make me
marketing.
feel so much fucking better. Noodle marketing, but still, it's creepy though.
I think the idea is they're trying to comfort him with soup.
Yeah, but if this one theory I said was right, I'd be crying too. They're making him eat a person. It's gross.
The video in question shows a man in a white tank top eating a bowl of soup with a large wooden spoon in a room with white walls. A few seconds in, the man is approached by two people in doll-like costumes with black, lifeless eyes who appear to be comforting the man as he eats the soup. But the man doesn't seem comforted at all, and instead appears to cry inconsolably as he continues eating the soup. Immediately after the video was uploaded, disturbing theories started surfacing about this possibly being a real torture video. Because platforms like 4chan and Reddit were pretty new at that point, they became hotbeds for speculation on the meaning of blankroomsoup.avi. According to one of the most popular theories, the man and his family had been abducted by people in costumes, and after they murdered his wife and kids, they force-fed him soup containing the remains of his family, threatening to torture him if he didn't comply.
Delulu, that's what he's
Another theory
about.
was that the man was kidnapped alone, and that he's crying in the video out of fear while his captors taunt him with false comfort. In later months, more videos featuring the same characters started surfacing online, with some of them being pretty disturbing. One of them is a continuation to Blackroom Soup, and another involved the disguised characters kidnapping someone on video. While doing research on the origins of Blankroom Soup, the name of a man named Raymond Percy came up in connection with the mysterious costumes shown in the video. From what I was able to find, Raymond Percy is an animation artist and director who has worked on several big projects, including The Simpsons, Frozen, and Wreck-It Ralph. He also has an account on the video sharing platform Dailymotion, where several videos featuring the same characters from Blankroom Soup can be viewed. But in
what?
SSC?
Yep. Disney.
Not everything you see is real.
No, but that is fucking.
It's disturbing. Yes.
That's
definitely disturbing, but it is fake.
Well, thank God.
much more innocent contexts. Using the Wayback Machine, I found that the creepy video itself was posted on Raymond Percy's account, but with the title Freaky Soup Guy, along with the caption, a clip of people who look like us doing something to someone that we would never do, we promise. Most of the videos have since been deleted, including Freaky Soup Guy. The strange caption indicates that perhaps this creepy video was not made by Percy at all, and in 2016, YouTuber Rainbot contacted him directly to get to the bottom of the mystery. Raymond Percy explained that he had created the costumes himself. The characters' names were Ray Ray, and he had used them for several live performances all over the world. After one particular performance at a club on the Sunset Strip in Hollywood, the costumes were stolen when Raymond and his crew were cleaning up the set. A few weeks later, he received an email with an attachment containing the creepy video, and he immediately posted it to YouTube and Dailymotion to share with his team. According to Raymond, the creepiest thing about the video was that the characters move in the same slow, paused fashion in which his own performers were trained to act during their performances, meaning that whoever stole the costumes must have been watching Percy's live performances for a while, and perhaps they were even fans.
Oh no!
This new information
Torby,
disturbed a lot of viewers, giving way to a new wave of theories and speculation regarding the unsettling video. It was later found that the man who was being kidnapped in one of the later videos that surfaced on YouTube was actually Gil Sharon, the drummer of a horror-themed experimental rock band named Stolen Babies. Raymond Percy's sister, Dominique Lenore, is the band's lead singer, and Raymond had animated some of their videos in the past and included the Ray Ray characters in the videos. In one of the band's photo shoots, the drummer can be seen wearing the exact same costume as in the kidnapping video. The fact that Raymond Percy had participated in the creation of one of the creepy videos that surfaced led many people to believe that the man in the original Blank Room Soup video was actually Percy himself, and that his eyes had been covered so that he wouldn't be recognized. Even if the man in the video is not Raymond Percy, the fact that 3 sequels to the Blank Room Soup video surfaced on YouTube discredits the idea that the original video was a leaked deep web video.
That makes sense.
It's rare enough to see a leaked deep web video on YouTube, let alone 4 consecutive videos without any of them getting taken down. With all the evidence that emerged, many users claimed that everything Percy had said about the costumes being stolen was a lie. Because if they had actually been stolen and used for the disturbing videos, the last thing Raymond Percy or anyone would have done is to post the videos on YouTube and not report them to the police. Some people even speculated that the whole thing might have been a promotional campaign for the band Stolen Babies, but this hasn't been confirmed. Regardless of whether Raymond Percy was telling the truth, the one thing we know for sure is that blankroomsoup.avi was never a deep web video. While some still argue that the video and its sequels are genuine, there's just too much evidence against the authenticity of the videos today to conclude that they actually came from the deep web. I feel fantastic. Those who have explored the horror side of the internet have most likely at some point come across a bizarre video of a singing android. In 2009, a single video named I Feel Fantastic was uploaded to YouTube by the channel Creepy Blog. It was the only video ever uploaded to the channel, and it basically shows a robotic humanoid singing the words, I feel fantastic, you feel fantastic, you are fantastic, I am fantastic, hey, 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 over and over again inside a room at night. As the video progresses, the android is shown in different poses and wearing different outfits.
In pieces.
At one point in the video, the robot starts singing more mysterious lyrics like, please leave, please me, and run, run, run.
Very creative, yeah. It was creative lyrics.
The description of the video is also extremely strange and goes
I'm sorry, I watched iRobot. I don't trust anything that moves and sings on its own.
into the Greek myth of Pygmalion, the sculptor who couldn't find a woman who was good enough for him, so he decided to make an ivory statue of the perfect woman himself, which the goddess Aphrodite later brought to life for him. The only link between the myth and the video is that the person who wrote the description suggested that maybe the robot was its creator's idea of beauty. At around the 2-minute mark,
Or maybe the creator was on some fucking good stuff, really stoned, and was like, I'm gonna make an animated robot to sing to me.
What's so wrong with
Because none
that?
of this, it's creepy. Haven't you ever seen iRobot?
To have a robot sing to you? What if you sang for the robot too?
It's creepy. I don't want to sing for that.
I
Too
do.
noxious. People are fucking weird. I don't want a robot that sings to me out of
Hey.
nowhere.
If that makes me weird, I'll take it. I would sing to a robot.
Listen, go watch iRobot with Will Smith. It will change your
I've
perspective.
seen iRobot. I've seen Westworld. I've seen Future World. I've seen Westworld, the modern show.
Yeah, see,
Terminator.
Ev only needs the right, Torvey, for sure.
the video turns into a shot of a heap of leaves and branches in a random backyard
Here.
with absolutely no
Here gets
context or
motherfuckers in
explanation.
trouble. Fear of the unknown. Or maybe the creator did want a sex doll. Who knows? Not just maybe.
After watching the video, many viewers
I
reported
love
feeling
Iceberg
anything
robot.
but
It's a good
fantastic,
movie.
and conspiracy theories immediately began to emerge in online forums. One of the most popular theories is that the creator of the video was a serial killer, and that the different outfits worn by the singing android throughout the video belonged to his victims.
Why do I
According to
feel
this
like that's
theory, the
probably
killer created the
true?
android as a sort of tribute to his victims, and the backyard shown in the video is where the victims
What's
are
the other
buried.
theories? Come
The
on.
strange lyrics and the overall creepy nature of the video reinforce this theory to some extent, but fortunately none of it is true, and the information
thank God.
regarding who made the android and why is actually available online. The robot in this video is called Tara the Android, and in my research I found that she was designed by a college professor in Connecticut named John Bergeron. According to the website geocities.ws, John
We're gonna have
Bergeron
to
created Tara the
discuss
singing
with
android
John
as a way to break
Bergeron.
into the android and animatronics industry, and even planned live performances for his android in order to get more visibility. Tara the Android also appeared on a sketchy-looking tech website called androidworld.com, where you can buy the original DVDs and music videos of Tara and other similar robots singing. Some of the other music videos are even creepier, but that doesn't change the fact that this was an engineering project, not the work of a serial killer. Interestingly, although the video was
How
uploaded
do
in
you know that,
2009,
Manny?
the last update that John
Because
Bergeron
he
made to his
works
website was
somewhere.
in 2006, which means that the channel Creepy Blog might not even be John Bergeron's channel at all. I Feel Fantastic might have just been uploaded by someone who thought the video was creepy or interesting and decided to share it online. The one thing that's confusing about the whole thing
I'm gonna
is
go
why
with
John
that.
Bergeron made such creepy music videos if his intention was to make a name for himself in the animatronics industry. He never provided an explanation for this.
Oh no.
Dining Room or There Is Nothing. Out of all of the
This one was
creepypastas and
on
scary top
yesterday.
10 videos that have gone viral in the last couple of
This one
decades,
again.
Dining
This
Room or
one.
There Is Nothing is one of the videos that has left the largest number of viewers feeling creeped out.
This was a short.
This unsettling 1-minute loop film was uploaded to YouTube in
It gives you the
2006.
vibe.
It shows a pale-faced woman sitting at the end of a dining room table in a dark house with a fire
Whoever
burning
made this
outside the
actually
window.
knows what hell is like.
Oh, for sure. I agree. They absolutely know what hell feels like. This girl playing this part knows what hell feels like.
Fuck yeah, she's great. She's good at it. Actually.
After the woman opens her eyes, she says the words, "There is nothing," backwards. She then shoves her face in a bowl of food as the camera pans out to show the rest of the room. The video then plays in reverse, and after the woman raises her head from the bowl, she repeats the words, "There is nothing," this time in normal order. The video ends with the chilling image of the woman closing her eyes.
I bet, Noxious. I would too. I did some days. Honey, I hope they paid you enough to sit there and do that ridiculous video.
A year after the original video was uploaded, the creator uploaded the same video in high definition. Since the original upload, Dining Room or There Is Nothing has received almost 10 million views, and the haunting video has become a classic in the online horror community. The creepy nature of the video created a lot of speculation in online forums.
Why do I feel like I've seen this in a movie somewhere?
Did you get that in the cooler? The pork butt.
and social media platforms, with several users claiming that whoever watched Dining Room or There Is Nothing would be cursed. The intense stare of the woman and her cryptic message have continued to terrify viewers to this day, and even if there are countless other videos online that could be considered creepier, many people have reported that something about Dining Room or There Is Nothing has made them feel especially unsettled. After seeing how much attention this video was getting, the uploader created a website where he talks about the meaning of Dining Room or There Is Nothing, saying, "This piece was inspired by a personal paradoxical desire for empirical proof that there is nothing on the other side of life. I wanted to blur the distinction between the two states and to state the paradox by showing someone who's coming back from life or death and denies its existence, thereby fulfilling the paradox. Despite the unsettling nature of the video and the fact that it has haunted millions of viewers worldwide, Dining Room Where There Is Nothing is just a short film created by David Earl, a communications professional with a passion for experimental
Not
films. The woman in the video is Leah Porsager, a Danish artist who frequently participates in projects related to esotericism.
I hope they paid you enough and not $4.20.
Such as this one. Even if it was just an art project, Dining Room Where There Is Nothing has become a classic video in the online horror community since its original upload 17 years ago.
Oh, thank fucking God. Now the next one.
Hey, we got through this one in a pretty decent time.
Yeah.
Oh. What's the next one about? Are we doing the 7 layers? The
I
Noxious
couldn't
was talking
find the
about?
7 layers. This is part 2 to the weird, creepy internet Iceberg explained. Now, share my screen. Aww, I bet that's adorable, Graves.
Graves is here. What's up, Graves? I have to keep switching.
Has been. Beneath the
see that.
polished
Oh,
timelines
okay.
and curated content,
Okay,
there's
TV.
another web. Fractured, forgotten, and deeply unsettling. It's a place of digital folklore, viral mysteries, broken media, eerie videos, and cryptic forms alike. These stories have lived on through message boards, YouTube comments, Reddit threads, and archive dives, shaping a sort of modern mythology that's as fascinating as it is unsettling. They make us question what's real, what's performance, and what's been left behind in the digital dust. So today, we're descending back into one of the internet's strangest rabbit holes. The weird
Lord.
and creepy internet stuff.
Cooking and confused.
Tier
We'll
by
catch up.
tier, we'll explore the bizarre history of the web's eeriest legends. Starting with the familiar.
Yeah, this is the 7-layer one, I think.
Cool. The 7 layers of hell.
Yeah, I thought there was 9.
There
There are 9 layers.
It depends on what your
There's
beliefs
probably
are.
more.
Online. Welcome
If you're
back
Chinese, there are.
to the weird and creepy internet Iceberg.
That's it's a joke and it's not at the same time.
Yeah. I get it.
Like he said in Big Trouble in Little China, Chinese got a lot of hells.
Normalpornfornormalpeople.com.
Yeah.
Normalpornfornormalpeople.com began as a creepypasta that first appeared online in the early 2010s. The story describes a user receiving a strange chain email containing a
What does
link
he
to
say?
a website with that domain.
Normal
The site
porn
claimed
for
to be
normal
for the
people.
advancement of a new kind of pornography.
Yeah.
But what it actually hosted were disturbing, low-quality videos that had nothing to do with traditional adult content. Instead, the videos showed people engaging in confusing or eerie behavior, such as silently eating food, sitting in empty rooms, or performing unexplained tasks in an unsettling manner. The most memorable aspect of the creepypasta was the
get it.
detailed list of videos supposedly hosted on the site. Each had a short, vague
Normal porn.
What's
for
your
normal
theory?
people.
What's your thought? Yeah.
Normal porn for normal. It's a play on words.
It's a play of words.
It's just
That makes
regular everyday
sense.
things. Yeah. I could see that being like it's like irony.
Yeah, I get that.
I think it's just it says something about the industry.
Hey, Prodigy, welcome in. How are you? The
Maybe,
first recorded ASMR is what they found. Laugh my fucking ass off. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Fucking
title and a description of the footage, which ranged from
Basically.
uncomfortable to outright disturbing.
Yeah,
One example
just
involved a man
creepy
in a mascot costume
ASMR.
dancing in silence, while another showed a woman tied to a
it
wall
works.
being sprayed with a hose. The
Jesus.
story's narrator ends their account by claiming the videos left them deeply unsettled and unsure of the site's true purpose. Following the popularity of the creepypasta, a real website was launched using the same domain name.
3 months.
However,
I got
this version was not made by the story's original author.
This in itself is creepy. Look at that. Ugh,
normal.
I'm already creeped out.
It featured
for
confusing
normal
text,
people.
conspiracy-like language, and no connection to the original videos.
I don't know where they went.
The real
Prodigies.
website appeared more like a
More
strange art or
Iceberg
protest
videos.
page than anything related to the original narrative. Tennyson. Tennyson is a cryptic phrase and meme that originated on Japanese image boards like 2channel, where it became a recurring part of surreal and nonsensical threads. The word itself is a distorted version of Tanashi, meaning fun in Japanese. But within the context of Tennyson posts, it carries an eerie or unsettling tone that directly contradicts its literal meaning. The phrase most often appears as, "You must feel
They are
Tennyson,"
100% on
which
tour
users
with
interpret
shit like
less
that.
as a
For
directive
real, Prodigy.
and
They
more
have
as a
to
signal
be.
that things are about to get strange. One of the most recognizable elements of
Asians?
Tennyson culture is the Doraemon ASCII art, created using shiftjus, a Japanese character encoding that allowed for
Asians are
intricate
the most
text-based
comfortable
illustrations
with
on
it.
early web forums.
Oh my god.
This version of Doraemon, often stretched, warped, or given an off expression,
Yeah, so actually,
quickly
that's
became
factual,
associated
probably.
with the phrase.
Yeah.
This image is typically accompanied by cryptic or disjointed text, contributing to the overall feeling of unease. Its strange visual presence helped define the early aesthetic of Tennyson
They got
posts.
good with the dark side and the light side. Make that make sense.
Some people are so fucking demented. I
They made
can't.
it work.
I can't.
Tennyson isn't part of an art.
Huh?
It's like, have you seen Cabin in the Woods?
Yes.
Where the Japanese finish first, and they
Oh.
give the demon at once and release it peacefully.
Oh
and the
my
two
god.
Steves in the CI are just like, man, fuck Japan. They win every fucking year. Shit.
Are you trying to get me banned from YouTube, Prodigy? I ain't doing that.
This is hilarious. But that's
Yeah.
really what it is. Them Asians got the spiritual side of shit covered.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Or a cohesive narrative. There's no deeper lore or defined story.
Or
Instead,
Maybe that's who Lee needs. I just got screamed at by this lady.
shit.
I was just like, have a nice day. You're nicer than me, Noxious. I would have screamed it back.
breathe, Noxious. You got this.
Ah, very true, Prodigy. We could do it on Kick. Friday's my birthday, so we'll see. We'll see.
Customer service.
the posts rely on formatting oddities, logical non sequiturs, and broken syntax to give the impression of hidden meaning where none can be confirmed.
Her card wasn't working. She was mad at you. Oh my god. I can't stand that
Safe way to
shit.
get on the dark web, right?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
That's what I heard. I think. I don't know. Allegedly.
I follow what's it? Crypto NWO or NWO Crypto. So he does the
Exactly,
dark
right?
web box
Oh.
openings, and he
It must
he
have
has a
slipped my
whole
mind.
thing he walks you through how to go on the dark web. It's just a browser program. Oh, okay, I
think
get it.
Tor, though, is like a safe way to get on, right? Without being
Yeah,
like,
yeah, because I mean, you have to think about it, it's the dark web. Aren't there like hackers and all sorts of bad shit on there?
Well, it's mainly, I've already explained what the dark web is.
That
It's
would
mainly
stop
a drug market. Or not even just drugs. It's a market for everything, really. It's a black market.
Oh, I watched a documentary on that. I thought like the Silk Road or something like that. They sell everything. The documentary scared the shit out of me.
It's yeah. Well, that's
definitely not noxious. Definitely not. Yeah, Tor is a multi-layer VPN routed through multi-onion layers created by the CIA, but you're very vulnerable to viruses. So we're not using Tor.
Confirmed. It became a kind of digital anti-signal meant to confuse, unsettle, or provoke thought through its refusal to clarify itself. Over time, Tennyson migrated to Western platforms like 4chan, where it was adopted by users interested in network, glitch aesthetics, and anti-humor.
VPN
it remains one of the earliest and most recognizable examles of internet surrealism. It's about what it
only
means,
got the one, and I just got it.
Distorts your expectations.
My other one don't work right.
Mortis.com.
What's up with the new one's not working right?
Mortis.com was a mysterious website that
No, my new one works fine. The one where I cracked my screen, like it's all the way, like half the screen don't work, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so my boyfriend just it's the same exact one, so, and it works fine. It's brand new. Came all wrapped up and pretty and shiny.
First drew attention in the late 1990s and early 2000s. It featured a minimal design, sparse HTML pages, and directories filled with image and video files that didn't immediately explain their purpose. The site lacked context or clear navigation, leaving visitors to speculate about its intent. Over time, it became the subject of online rumors due to its eerie name, ambiguous content, and overall presentation.
Well, if I do it on Friday on Kick,
the site was eventually linked to a man named Thomas Ling, who was claimed that the website was just a personal project.
Have you walked me through
According
it,
to him,
Prodigy?
Mortis.com was intended to host things like wedding videos, art, and miscellaneous data. He denied any hidden or sinister meaning behind it.
He was an unregistered pharmacist, if you get my...
Despite this,
oh God, I'm sorry. I've had a couple
due to the cryptic file names and the large,
That's
disorganized
why
volume
they're
of files
exes,
hosted
right?
Speculation about Mortis.com includes everything from it being a front for hidden information to a forgotten ARG or an encrypted communication hub. However, none of these theories have been proven. The absence of any clear theme or functionality gave the site an almost accidental creepiness. Its content wasn't overtly disturbing, but its silence and structure led people to fill in the blanks.
Yeah, me neither.
Although the website is now offline,
my
discussions about
pepperoni
it
bread
persist in
addiction
forums
is
focused
not
on
for
internet
me.
mysteries and digital archaeology. Lex the Wonder Dog. Lex the Wonder Dog is an obscure film supposedly directed by Sidney Ling, who's often cited as the youngest
I
film
watched
director
a
in the world.
documentary on that, Prodigy.
According to scattered references online, Ling directed the movie at the age of 13 and was reportedly recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records for this achievement. However, no confirmed footage, production stills, or reliable sources verifying the existence of Lex the Wonder Dog have surfaced, leaving the film's actual existence in question. Most mentions of the movie stem from online posts, self-published articles, and blogs that aggressively praise Ling's talents, often using strangely repetitive language and vague claims. Some researchers have noted that many of these articles seem to originate from Ling himself or individuals closely connected to him. This has led to theories that the entire narrative surrounding Lex the Wonder Dog.
You say Lee?
I mean, I know it was like a really bad, right? I know it was a really bad site, but I did too, Noxious, because you got to think about that. Somebody took time and effort and money to put that together. Of course, he was somebody young. Aw.
Yeah, but I don't think the
Couldn't have had a
actual.
party for him.
I don't think the actual dark web itself was intentioned by evil. I think it was just because.
No, the government made it as a secret way to communicate with each other without the public knowledge.
And then hackers found their way in
Yeah.
and created a whole back room inside of the dark web.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it was just like
It's kind of
spot
ironic.
fitter for criminals. Yeah, it was. It was. But to make any type of a website, it takes time,
Sure.
energy, money. It cannot be easy to create a website, especially for somebody who's not technically inclined to do so. But even if you are, it takes time. Russia uses gay pickup sites. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. I mean, well, Tor was originally made so the CIA could communicate. Nobody hacked it. CIA released it to the public. Turns out,
Oh,
used
so it was an
it. It's
experiment.
the purpose of them hiding. Ah, gotcha, Prodigy. That makes sense.
Okay.
And even Ling's broader resume may have been exaggerated or fabricated. Adding to the confusion is the
Tracking.
lack of documentation for the film's cast, crew, distribution, or any
Makes
screening.
sense, yeah.
Despite the Guinness listing,
It does.
which some believe may have been based on self-reported
That's what I
information,
was thinking in my head. I
no
was like,
concrete
roller
evidence
skate.
of the film's existence has been
And
made
then you
public.
said it, so. That
While there's no
sounds like
indication
something
of
Lex the
supernatural
Wonder
or
Dog.
horror elements, like in typical creepypasta stories, Lex the Wonder Dog has become its own kind of internet mystery.
It's definitely
It's
CIA
cited as an
style
example of how
shit like
persistent
that.
self-promotion, gaps in verification, and the early web's lack of fact-checking can control.
If only the CIA used it, everyone would know you're CIA if you're on it. LOL. They let the public use it so they could hide among the criminals for validity.
Exactly.
Validity. I cannot talk today.
Shit.
That makes so much more sense.
It really does, though.
It does, for real, yes.
Tribute to long-running speculation,
It would work.
and in some cases, myth-making. Laughing Horses Orifice Headquarters. Laughing Horses Orifice Headquarters, or LHOHQ for short, is a bizarre and
Wow.
cryptic website
Yeah,
that's been circulating online since at least the early 2000s.
I'm good on the clown, thank you.
At first glance, it appears to be part of hacker subculture,
Not Mickey
filled with
Mouse.
disjointed HTML pages, looping audio, distorted imagery, and occasional references to hacking, surveillance, and government conspiracies. But over time,
They're all
visitors
true, buddy.
realized there was no coherent message or goal.
All those conspiracies turned out to be true.
Yep. It just became a monster that once released, the government couldn't control anymore. Very true, Prodigy.
Goal behind the site.
I say yes.
Only layers of surreal, sometimes disturbing content that seems to sprawl endlessly. Though
kinda
many originally
interesting to watch
believed
them run around like chickens with
LHOHQ
their heads
might
cut
be a
off.
digital safe house for hackers or an ARG,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's now widely accepted that the site is most likely a long-running experimental art project, or the personal outlet
Stop
of a
using
very
Mickey
committed,
Mouse
possibly
for
unstable
fuck's
individual.
sakes.
The
The site has
politicians
occasionally been
still don't
updated over
care.
the years with strange
innocent
additions like
people are
facial
getting hurt.
masks, journal-like entries, and
Oh, I
shifting
know they
layouts
don't
that make
care.
it feel alive
Yeah,
and
they don't.
reactive. Some theorize it's now partially maintained by AI, while others think a single person continues to build it obsessively. There's no clear narrative
Oh
or
my
interact
God.
to LHOHQ,
That's why I hate politics.
but that's part of what draws people to it.
Me
It
too.
exists outside normal web structure,
That's why I don't
half
like
broken,
talking about
half
that
performative,
or
offering a
religion.
glimpse into something that might be art, or might just be madness captured in HTML.
Who
Whatever
had
its
that Mickey
purpose,
Mouse mask on?
LHOHQ has become a
Terrifying.
recurring footnote in internet mystery circles,
Oh
preserved
my
more for its
God.
atmosphere than its meaning.
Yep, and it was the GOP spreading it, saying it was Dems. That was always their plan. I believe that, Torvy Cat.
Dozer Fleet Wiki. Dozer Fleet Wiki is a
Dozer
little-known
Fleet.
online wiki that began circulating in the mid-2010s. It documents the works of a fictional multimedia company called Dozer Fleet Productions. The entire project appears to be
Who can we blame it on? with
whole
common
government.
ground. Like, yeah, we'll just blame the entire government. How about that?
Yeah.
We'll just blame them all.
Yep.
No, you know what I mean?
Wood chippers and steamrollers, y'all.
There you go.
We gotta feed
the
machines
creation
so
of
we
a
can
single
fix the
individual
People that were
who has
dropped
built
off
an
their heads
expansive
too many
fictional
times.
universe across various formats, ranging
Shit.
from comics and TV show concepts to alternate histories and original characters. The content is dense and often confusing,
You
filled
know,
with niche terms.
Pink Floyd.
That exactly wasn't who I was thinking about, but I don't want trolls in here anymore, so
The music
I'll tell you
video
in
for-
private later.
All right, another brick in the wall.
Oh,
That's
that
what
was
as dropping the kids into a meat grinder, metaphorically.
listen. Do not watch that if you're drunk, extremely stoned, or whatever. I was
like it.
really
It's
stoned.
depressing.
Me and one of
It
my
gets
friends, we were
depressing.
watching that Pink Floyd's The Wall, the movie.
I
Oh,
like to understand.
my fucking. You've seen Beavis and Butthead. You've seen their movies, the ones where they get stuck out in the desert and they start hallucinating. Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you watch The Wall and you're on something. I was smoking some good weed that night and I was freaked the fuck out. That's never happened. Oh, I love Pink Floyd's songs, don't get me wrong. It was the graphics in the movie when I was stoned out of my fucking mind off a really good fucking weed.
Prodigy, I think you could properly break down what that movie is actually about.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's worth a watch at least once.
And which The Wizard of Oz matches up with Bark at the Moon, isn't it? Bark at the Moon?
It's the
Like-
entire album of Dark Side
Yeah,
of the Moon.
yep, the entire album. Oh, that is a good one. That is a very good song. But yeah, like my youngest kid's dad, he did that. He put right before the lion roars. That's where you have to start it. And it matched up fucking perfectly to the whole fucking movie. I was like, oh my God. And he raised her head. I
have the
can't.
whole movie on YouTube lined up with Pink Floyd.
Oh yeah.
You can watch it.
That whole album, it was crazy. Crazy.
Terminology, character profiles, and world building that references other
You
made
lost
up
soul
entities.
swimming in a fishbowl year
Some
after
entries
year.
come across as surreal
Yeah.
or conspiratorial, mixing genres like science
The band
fiction,
probably was
Christian themes,
movie.
political commentary,
I think
and
the
super.
band made the movie, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, they probably did. Never mind. I thought you were talking about something else. I'm stoned. Leave me be. I caught on quickly.
The Beatles.
But yeah, they probably
The
did.
Beatles liked
Wizard of
the
Oz
Raising
is a very
Moon.
popular movie.
superhero fiction.
Yellow
Because of the
Submarine
scale and
movie.
obscure presentation,
Yeah.
some readers initially speculated
Yeah.
that the wiki was part of an ARG or a collaborative world-building project.
I mean, it was a rock band.
The blue meanies are coming.
However, it's now widely accepted that it's the personal creation of one person with a long-term commitment to expanding their own fictional world.
Either that or
Despite
LSD
its low
happened at
traffic
high
and limited
doses.
community involvement, Dozer
That's what I
Wiki
said,
has
it was a
occasionally
rock
gained attention in internet forums for its sheer volume, strange structure, and the creator's dedication to building out the fictional
The
Dozer
movie The
Fleet
Wall
brand.
is happening right now.
Yeah,
WorldCore Enterprises.
Dude
it
tried
really
to warn
is.
the world about it.
WorldCore Enterprises is the name attached to a disturbing arc.
The dude from Pink Floyd, he tried to tell people about it like a couple years
Yeah.
back, and then just marked him off.
The comedian Cat Williams tried to tell everybody for fucking over a decade about Diddy.
There's been a lot
And
of people. that have been
Hollywood,
secretly-
Epstein, all of it. He incorporated all of it into his jokes.
Oh. Hey, Diddy, you
Mhm.
leave Diddy to us, all right? Unicorn, don't worry
You
about
know that
Diddy.
meme? That meme, they took a clip in the show. Yeah, right. I mean, I don't really give a shit. Oh,
There's
shit.
so many people that Diddy doesn't realize are gonna fucking eat him alive. That's what
Oh,
it
yeah.
is, all right? You just fuck Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it? Did he didn't? He did it, but it doesn't matter because he's got money and he buried half of the shit. So fuck him. There's a
Mhm.
lot of people invested in making sure he stays right where the fuck he is.
He only got 4 years. I know they're still trying to get him more. But I love Cat Williams. He's one of my favorite comedians. And Matt Matthews, the farm guy.
I ain't got no sympathy for Diddy because
Archive of online videos,
Wake up.
music, and cryptic
Time to do
content that
farm
surfaced in the
stories.
mid-2010s.
having for the oil parties,
Initially dismissed as
By
just another
himself,
surreal
though.
internet art project or ARG,
he's got a
What
party
core
butt naked by himself. Then I'll let him do it.
They said that when the FBI went to arrest him, they couldn't catch him. He was too slippery. It took them forever to catch him.
That's terrible. I was thinking he could just slide around on his floors, on his butt cheeks or something. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm pressing play.
caught your attention for its unsettling imagery, distorted music, and deeply uncomfortable themes,
Just lube
some
up
of
the
which involve
floors
apparent
and
abuse
slide
and child
all day.
exploitation. The videos, often featuring abstract visuals, manipulated audio, and haunting voice clips,
Shit.
were uploaded across various platforms including
Yeah.
YouTube and archive.org,
A bunny having
sparking
I
debate
can't
about
see
their
him.
origins and intent.
Oh,
Some viewers believe WorldCore was simply a provocative multimedia project
Captain
Captain
Baby Oil.
Baby
boundaries
Oil.
that promote the creator's
Yes,
music under the
Noxious.
alias WorldCore. Others, however, argue that the material is
if
rooted
you
in
were to see
something far
that shit, he
darker.
would,
One of the most
he would
persistent
be laughing his
I'm gonna
ass
say
off right
In the last
now. Captain
What?
Baby Oil.
almost decade, almost 10 years, my entire childhood, teenage years included, have just gone to shit. My boyfriend thought it'd be funny to send me a clip of how Chuck E. Cheese was actually created and what happens.
Well, I mean, they
Yeah.
turned y'all's movie into murderers. Banana splits.
Yep.
That's okay.
All I
They did
know-
the same to me with
Came
Pooh
up
Bear.
with industrial lube machines, and I named the storage container for it Diddy Party. That's fucking great, Prodigy. Like all my favorite rappers and
Oh,
my favorite movie stars, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm almost ashamed to have been born in that time.
and then put some lube memes.
Yeah,
forever.
named it Diddy Party.
Oh shit.
Ah.
Theories claims the creator used the project as a cover for real-life abuse, specifically involving his younger brother, who may appear in some of the videos. These accusations remain unverified, but the intensity and specificity of the content continue to fuel speculation that it documents something real. There's no confirmed identity behind WorldCore, and no one has taken ownership of the project in any public way. Whether a disturbing form of expression.
We did, yes. Well, where I come from, honey, that's a lot of what we listen to, rap. But there was, I had rock too, and heavy metal.
The hallway video.
Yeah,
The hallway
my
video
music list has always been bipolar.
Ain't no reason to click.
Or something more sinister. WorldCore Enterprises occupies a unique and troubling space in internet folklore, not just because of what it shows, but because of how little we truly understand about who.
Oh yeah, we listen to that too. 9 Inch Nails, Korn, Tool. Oh yeah. Linkin Park.
Name 4 more. Yeah, 4 more.
Listen, I did not know this about my mother because the whole time growing up, as far back as I can remember, she listened to weird Irish music. Okay.
Yo,
I found out my mom in the 80s was into what was then heavy metal, like Twisted Sister. Yeah. Def Leppard, Poison.
Down and
She was
down,
keeping it for me.
down,
She was keeping it
down,
for me.
down.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it.
Yep.
We're not gonna take it anymore. Yeah.
Who made it?
No, not that the music was weird. The situation was weird. Because my mom, that's what, like, I've heard some really good Celtic music. I have some on my playlist, but I didn't know this about my mother. My uncle outed her.
Noxious? Yes or no?
Yes, noxious. She even had the big hair. She had the big hair. The headphones, the big hair. Oh, yeah, she was outed. When I found that out, I was like, Mom, the hair.
I love these 5 Death Punch.
MK Vlogs. MK Vlogs refer to a now infamous series of online posts and videos by Kenny Veach, an experienced solo hiker and YouTube user who disappeared in 2014.
5-finger Death Punch.
We all had big hair in the 80s. The bigger the better.
What she said.
Yep, Dropkick Murphys was awesome.
Yeah,
Dropkick Murphys was my favorite. I'm from southern New Hampshire, so I know a lot of them. Yep, Dropkick Murphys. Really good band.
Strange cave in the Nevada desert. Veach claimed he once discovered a cave shaped like the letter M.
Because
what's that?
I'm a softie. I like 5-finger Death Punch and Slipknot. That's probably my go-tos when it comes to metal. Or I go back further than that if I'm gonna listen to metal. Am I mumbling? Unicorn, where did you go? Did she disappear, y'all? What happened?
The intention of finding it again, this time documenting his journey. He uploaded a video titled M Cave Hike, showing a trip into the desert, but he was unable to relocate the cave.
M Cave Hike.
He promised to return for a follow-up exploration. Not long after, his phone was later found near an abandoned mine shaft, but no trace of him has ever been recovered.
Oh shit, this one's real,
Nice.
probably.
Speculation around his disappearance has taken many forms. Some believe he succumbed to the harsh desert environment while
Snake
hiking
bite
alone.
the geese out there.
Others think he intentionally vanished or
Empty.
died by suicide. The more conspiratorial corner of the internet suspects foul play or a government cover-up, given the cave's alleged proximity to restricted military land. The strange physical sensations he described near the cave, and the lack of any confirmed location, have only added
Corey's
fuel to the speculation.
Why would you go into an a military restricted area? My God.
While the M-Cave mystery has inspired copycat explorations and amateur
What's
He's
that?
probably not even dead. I said he's probably not even dead. He's probably just a military person.
Yeah, probably that makes sense. I've
mean,
seen something like
honestly.
this on Unsolved Mysteries.
investigations.
I thought you wanna see
None
what
have
it really is.
conclusively found the cave or resolved what happened to Kenny Veach. His story remains one of the internet's
I
most
love Unsolved
well-known
Mysteries. That's
real-life
a good
missing person cases, tied to online content, drawing in people who are fascinated not by
Dude,
fiction,
this area reminds
but
me
by
of
how
Music
little we
in
really know.
show. How else can you do narcotic runs if you don't break into military? Oh, I don't know,
Has
Prodigy,
anybody,
but like now
has
the man's
anybody seen
missing.
Bone Tomahawk?
He obviously didn't know his skills too well because now he's missing.
No,
I'm pretty
some
sure I
places
seen
in
something
America-
similar to this on Unsolved.
Some places in America, the military quarantined off because there's shit that's unspoken about there, you know, like tribes that go
That
straight up
and
with
also there were some places where they tested nuclear explosions and shit.
Vermont and Arizona, and both.
He's captured. Yeah, that's what Misery just said. He's in a fucking military jail somewhere.
Maybe, or either
Cthulhu.net.
That's what Prodigy just said too.
Cthulhu.net is a sparse and cryptic website that has long been linked to Mortis.com, another infamous early internet mystery. Like Mortis, it is associated with a man named Thomas Ling. The
Thomas
site itself
Ling.
contains almost nothing. A plain background, a single white chess piece, and the phrase, dead but dreaming. That phrase is a direct reference
Not
to
dead,
H.P.
he's
Lovecraft's
inside of it.
mythos, suggesting the site may be either an artistic homage
He's
or
where
a
one of
continuation of
them is.
Mortis.com's obsession with death and the unknown. Despite
Fallout
its
3
simplicity,
guys.
people have combed through the site's
Cocaine.
source code
Yeah.
and related domains, looking for hidden messages, ARG clues, or deeper meaning. So far, without success.
Well, yeah.
Some theorists believe Cthulhu.net was meant to act as a sleeper site, part of a larger network that activates only when others go offline or change. Others argue it was a landing page for a project that never launched, or simply a conceptual art piece designed to invoke a sense of unease.
Either way, it's weird.
Yeah,
Its connection to Mortis.com and the recurring themes of death,
more these.
sleep,
It's like somebody just made a whole website just to have a blank screen with a couple words on it. Be like, here,
More
get
than-
creeped out.
and
Not
symbols.
slightly irritated.
have earned it a permanent place in discussions of
What he
early
calls
internet
it,
Yes.
horror, even if
It's
it never
not
says
Mortis,
much on its
though.
own.
No.
It's Mortis.
Glitter Conspiracy.
Glitter
The Glitter Conspiracy
conspiracy.
is a real-world mystery that started not as a hoax or creepypasta, but from a 2018 New York Times interview with GlitterX, one of only 2 known glitter manufacturers in the US. During the interview, a representative from GlitterX refused to name their largest client, stating cryptically that the customer doesn't want anyone to know it's glitter. This vague answer sparked widespread speculation across Reddit and niche forums. Who would use glitter in massive quantities, but not want the public to know? Theories range from military stealth tech to cosmetic-grade glitter in food, to the bizarre idea that boat paint, toothpaste, or surveillance equipment secretly relies on glitter. The mysterious sense of
Okay, we're not buying glitter ever again.
evolved into a kind of internet legend, not just about what glitter is used for, but why someone would want to hide it.
Agent Polly Pocket.
Some tie it to ideas about secrecy in manufacturing, corporate espionage, or more fringe beliefs about subliminal influence and micro-tracking. While often joked about, the glitter conspiracy remains one of the internet's stranger real mysteries. A single vague quote from a legitimate source,
Yeah.
spawning a rabbit hole that no one has conclusively closed. Magabon.com. Magabon.com was not an official fan site, but rather
Not
part of
just
a disturbing
Magabon.
energy-style website created by a person named Frank, also
What are
known
some
online as
examples of new metal you could share?
the site featured
A person named Frank, also known online as Dano. This site feature. That's disturbing.
Welcome,
grainy
Dana.
black and white videos of a man wearing a gas mask, presented without context and accompanied by cryptic imagery and distorted text. It was designed to appear as if it were run by an obsessive stalker, documenting his fixation on Magabon, the early YouTube creator known for her quiet, expressionless videos. The unsettling vibe of Magabon's actual content, silent vlogs with long stares into the camera, made the ARG's premise feel plausible to many viewers at the time. The website created an atmosphere of voyeurism and paranoia, leading to widespread speculation that Magabon herself was being watched or threatened. Eventually, it was revealed that Magabon.com had no connection to the real Magabon, and the entire project was fictional.
So there was a fake person pretending to be Magabon, so it's not the real Magabon. Okay.
Orchestrated by Danung as an independent art experiment.
Okay.
Still,
I don't.
the site is remembered for how it preyed on real internet personalities, and how it raised early questions about parasocial relationships and privacy in online spaces.
I'm sorry. Damn catfish. Yes.
Jody.org. Jody.org is the website of Jody, an early internet art group created by Joan Heemskerk and Dirk Paismans in the mid-1990s. The site is known for intentionally breaking typical web design rules, using confusing layouts, visual glitches, and seemingly broken code to disrupt how users normally interact with websites.
Well, that's how you make it good, you know.
Rather than offering clear content or easy navigation, Jody.org displays abstract graphics, flashing text, and disorganized code.
Abstract is always
It's meant to
awesome.
expose the hidden structure of websites and software, making users more aware of how digital systems work behind the scenes. The project is a key
One of them words was fuck. One of them words was fuck.
part of the net.art movement, which uses the internet as both a medium and a subject for artistic expression.
They just used a whole chart, an eye chart. Did you see that? They used the whole eye chart.
I might as well just say fuck, you know, fuck it. You know?
Jody.org isn't meant to scare people,
Yeah.
but its strange and unpredictable design often
yeah.
leaves visitors feeling confused
Fucking
or
hell,
uncomfortable.
war.
Over time,
Fuck
it has
war,
influenced
fucking
many
war,
digital artists to
fucking
explore
bullshit.
glitch art, unconventional interfaces, and the idea of using code as a form of creative disruption.
Sorry, y'all, for y'all's ears.
Right? Beneath the depth. Ooh.
The ways you can
Sentimental
use
Corp.
fuck is crazy. You can
Sentimental
say it
Corp is a
different
website
ways
and
and
digital
multiple
project
different
created by an
ways.
online figure.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome of a word, actually.
What in the submarine? Exactly.
Known as Randy Prozac.
Basically, a bunch of assholes made a computer program out of all code, added some fucking words in there like fucking war, fuck war, with a bunch of
I
other
wonder if
shit,
all
an
of
eye
these,
chart.
I wonder if all of those coders are still alive or not.
I don't know, but they did it to fuck with people. That was the whole point.
It is known for its
It's almost
unusual, often unsettling content.
It's like disturbingly brilliant, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Featuring looping
I like
audio, low-resolution
Disturbing
images,
brilliant.
and cryptic messages.
Yeah.
While its presentation is abstract and hard to interpret, it appears to be a personal or artistic expression of anti-corporate views and general distrust towards elite power structures.
Okay, Teeny, have a good night, honey. Thanks for joining.
Oh, let me get some chat.
Good
Active
night.
primarily in the 2000s and
night.
early 2010s, Sentimental Corp doesn't follow a clear narrative. Instead, it offers a fragmented digital space
I
with
don't like
sarcastic
this already.
disjointed visuals, and intentionally crude web design. Some parts
Yes.
of the site reflect themes of memory
Yes,
and
you must look the
disillusionment,
bird at all times.
while others seem to mock
Exactly.
consumer culture.
Yes, Noxious, it's mine too. I have a fucking sailor mouth. Sweet dreams, Teeny.
Good night,
and
Tania.
corporate messaging. The site's creator, Randy
What the hell is
Prozac,
that?
has expressed disdain for large institutions and has used the platform to publish bizarre animations,
It looks like the
writing,
mummy.
and artwork that reflect these views.
You should be that for Halloween.
Just wrap some newspaper around my head and make glowy eyes.
Yeah. While
I
we're
think it's
ghost
good.
hunting.
I scare the ghosts away.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck
I
is
need
that
to
thing?
cuss less so it doesn't slip out at work. I know they see me flipping off the camera every day. Hey. I mean, as long as you're not flipping off the customers, it's all right. Although I flip customers off behind their back, so I get that. I get that.
Corpus just sitting there like, you know
Though
what?
some
Look
users
at this
initially
girl.
interpreted it as part of an ARG or performance art project, most now recognize it as a standalone creation tied to one individual's personal and political
I have shit
ideas.
timing. I'll
It
notice
has
that.
since become a niche reference point in internet culture,
Yeah.
especially among people interested in anti-establishment media or strange online archives. Fandom Wiki's Circumcision Meltdown,
Fandom wiki. Why
often
does that
referred
sound
to as
familiar?
the
I
Silent
see
Hill
that somewhere.
circumcision incident. This bizarre and infamous episode took place on the Silent Hill Wiki, hosted on Fandom. What began as a minor, arguably off-topic mention of circumcision on a character page spiraled into one of the most surreal and heated edit wars in the platform's history. It started when a user added
Yeah,
a
I
note
think so,
about a character
Noxious.
from Silent Hill being circumcised.
I could almost
The de-
guarantee you whoever is watching it probably feels the same way you do and is just laughing.
Who is that? What character
Detail
is
that was
that?
never confirmed in-game or by developers.
I don't know.
Despite its irrelevance, the comment wasn't
Is that
immediately
James?
removed, which led to a wave of increasingly aggressive edits,
The
revisions,
article.
and heated arguments over whether the details should remain. Editors began inserting explicit speculation,
James,
bizarre
Harry,
anatomical
or Harry.
arguments, and inflammatory
Wait.
statements, not just on the page,
That's
but
the
across
kid.
several
That's number
unrelated
4.
wiki entries. The chaos escalated quickly.
Ah,
Pages were vandalized, admins
That's-
were overwhelmed, and users clashed in lengthy debates that
That's
had
the
nothing
serial
to do
killer's
with
child
Silent Hill.
form.
At one point, entry pages were locked due to the
Oh.
sheer volume of edits and the absurdity
Not
of the
good.
What's
discourse.
his name?
What had started as a stray, seemingly trollish edit turned into digital warfare. The event has since become
did they sign a lolcow contract too?
Damn.
Are they a local LLC? You better watch out, Noxious.
Walter
Sorry.
Sullivan.
Walter
That's what
Sullivan.
his name was. He was
Okay,
the killer. Yeah. That's little
Oh,
baby
shit.
Walter, right?
Oh, wait. Is that the one that they let him out of prison? They did like a Netflix documentary
No.
on him, and then his son ended up getting arrested too.
This is a game they're talking about.
I know, but there's a documentary with something that similar.
I don't know about that, but this is little baby Walter before he was abused at the orphanage. And it is technically not cool to fucking talk about whether or not the kid is fucking circumcised or not. Let's be honest here. But if for the curiosity of the fucking internet's sake, serial killer Walter is circumcised. Well, so what does that tell you? Grown man Walter has a chopped penis. So.
Oh, okay.
If grown man
Infamous in
Walter has a
culture,
chopped penis,
often used as a
I guess the
shorthand for
boy's
any meltdown
circumcised
caused by a wildly
So,
off-topic or
there you go.
polarizing edit.
Okay.
Blankroomsoup.avi.
There you go, internet.
Blankroomsoup.avi is one of the internet's most unsettling and enduring
Walter is
video
solved.
mysteries. First uploaded in the mid-2010s, the video shows a man weeping while eating soup in a featureless white room. He's soon approached by two figures in cartoonish, oversized white masks.
It
They pat
is
his
to
back,
fucking
stroke his
start
head,
an argument
and display
about
what
it.
could be mistaken for empathy. But the man remains visibly shaken, almost terrified. What makes the video so disturbing is its total absence of context.
Your
There's
coworkers,
no introduction, no aftermath, no clear
your
narrative,
corporate overlords,
just
nah.
silence, discomfort, and dread. The masks
What?
are
They know without you they'd fall apart.
It's called Making a Murderer. It's on Netflix. I don't know if you have Netflix, but you should watch it. It's kind of interesting. It's a true story. The guy was released, rearrested for something, and along with his son, who was I think between the ages of 13 and 16. To be fair, it's kind of weird. It is weird. I don't care if they debunked it. See, you know what I'm talking about, Prodigy.
Yeah.
See, Prodigy knows what I'm talking about. Oh, so does Noxious. See, I'm not the only one. I love true crime shit.
linked to a performance group called Ray Ray. But how this footage ended up online, or who the man in the video is,
No, we already went over this.
Some believe it's a staged piece
Walter's
of performance
based on a
art
real
gone
story.
viral. Others insist
I'm
it depicts
obsessed with
something real,
documentaries.
perhaps
Me
a
too,
punishment,
all kinds.
interrogation, or breakdown caught on camera. There's even a theory that the footage was stolen and leaked after the Ray Ray characters were taken by someone else entirely, adding more questions than answers. Whether it's art, trauma, or something far more sinister, blankroomsoup.avi has remained lodged in internet folklore for nearly a decade.
We already debunked this.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched so many crime documentaries, history documentaries. Oh, I love documentaries.
I like when they moved from cocaine cowboys to
His
cocaine
nephew, who
cowgirls.
had a very low IQ. Yeah, very true. Yeah, that's
Most
right. His
documentaries.
nephew. Why did I think it was his son? Why did I think it was his son?
Cult
It's been a minute since I watched it. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. And I do
like
love
some
a good
cult
cult documentary. Me too. They're interesting.
Have you heard of the Teal Swan, Noxious?
Teal Swan. I haven't. No, but I'm sure it's interesting. Prodigy. I'll check it out. Have you ever seen Penguin Town? Oh my God, no.
Why?
He lived across the street. Ah, okay, Tor. Yes, that's right. That's right, Torvi. Thank you. I knew it. I'm gonna have to rewatch that now.
What is Penguin Town? I'm gonna have to Google that once we get time.
Wild
That's the
Country
one
is
with
a
dude that was
crazy.
fucking.
Oh,
That was dude that was fucking. The Indian guy. He was smashing.
coming up with some good things for me to watch later.
Bro was running a sex cult.
Damn.
Oh.
Escaping
Twin
Twin Flames. Oh
Let
shit.
me tell you something. Those two are batshit fucking crazy.
I gotta see
Dude and
these.
his wife, they're batshit fucking crazy.
It was weird. The cops found the dead girl's keys on the floor after the FBI already went through the trailer. Yeah, that is weird. It's very weird.
On top of that, those two are too dumb to run a fucking cult. It's crazy
Yeah.
what they actually got fucking over. on
Wild,
people.
wild country. I'm gonna have to watch these.
I dislike those two highly. The Escaping Twin Flames cult. Yeah. Those two are fucking
Oh,
knobs.
I love documentaries.
Teal
Wow,
Storm might
they
have
didn't go to
everything.
jail? How did they not go to jail?
The reason I like
I'm gonna have
Teal
to watch
is
it. This is
because
fucking crazy.
she just brutally tells people how it is. That's what it is. That's why I like her.
Oh,
She's just like, you know what? Fuck it. This is what it is. And if you don't like that, maybe you need to look in the mirror.
if you want to just sleep around, just do that. No need for a cult, right? Exactly. If you want to be a hoe, you can just be a hoe without joining a cult. Shit.
But then you get looped into shit like that. So I mean,
I don't know, but
you
they
sleep
should be.
around.
Yes,
and then you
they
end up-
should be. All cults should be locked the fuck up.
Jamestown.
The Heaven's Gate cult fucked me up.
Jamestown.
Oh God, yes, I remember Heaven's Gate. I watched that documentary. That did fuck me up too.
Jim Jones.
Paradise
The Reverend
documentary.
Jim Jones.
I'm off this weekend. Ooh. I'm gonna have to check these out.
Oh boy. Oh boy, had a Messiah
Then you
complex.
can't
like
have a
motherfucker. Oh shit. What about Love Is One? Have y'all heard of that one?
No.
Man. Next time I have access to the internet in my laptop, Unicorn, we're doing a panel and I'm going to show you some shit.
Oh,
just
shit.
everybody here if you want to see the
I'll
cult shit.
be there. It is awful. I was that guy was fucking disgusting. He's warped.
Jim Jones. Jim.
Had uniforms and bull haircuts. Oh my God.
I just don't have internet here. Oh. I have to use the phone for everything. Oh, that makes everything complicated. Jamestown, yeah, there is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You can see
Made
the
me
video
cry.
of the Vice getting shot at. The creator of Vice and shit.
Yep. Crazy.
They were getting shot at.
Oh, pew pew, Tasha, you should be able to watch that anywhere. I think I seen it on Hulu, to be honest, but I could be wrong. I have so many. I have Netflix, the Hulu bundle with Disney and HBO Max. You could try HBO Max.
Max is great.
Search it up, maybe. See where you can watch it. It's sad, though. It is extremely freaking sad.
I can literally watch The Sopranos over and over and over and over and over and over.
Oh, me too. I have the box set and I have it on HBO Max. It's one of my favorite. Those TikTok dancers are in a cult in California. Oh, no shit.
Has a lot of good movies.
Oh, yeah. YouTube, Tasha. YouTube might have it. There's a lot of good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. But that Jamestown one, no.
precisely because it offers no answers.
Nah, I think it's a
You
free
don't have to pay
documentary.
extra.
So,
Exactly.
ah,
Yeah.
It
Yeah, what he
exists
did
only
it
for
is.
one.
It is
Wondered about
very
and
impactful.
Being poisoned
The
is
Fifth
not
Nail.
painful.
The Fifth Nail is a blog created by
It really opens up your eyes.
That's why the many hired those started shooting people in the first place, though, is because they realized that they're not dying painlessly. So they started
Yeah.
plugging people, and that's the reality
On
of
how-
it. And
It really opens up your eyes to how manipulative some fucking people can really be in real life. I'm talking about
The
in real
dudes with the
life, like how
guns,
manipulative they can be.
they
like,
realized that they were
Thousands
gonna
of
die.
people followed this guy and just did what he said. It was the children that
Yeah.
hurt me. I don't know how they're. I know that too. That too. That's what I'm talking about. Like that shit should. Oh,
And by the
I
time Vice got out,
cried and cried and cried.
the feds were already on their way to the island.
Yeah.
Or to the whatever. I don't think it's an island. It was a piece of land in the middle of fucking. What is it?
Yeah. It was a piece of. Well, they started off in the States, and I think he moved it because the FBI was onto him. The guy running those TikTok dancers, it takes all their money. Oh, damn.
convicted
So
serial
many
killer
cults.
Joseph
It's so
Edward
crazy.
Duncan III.
Oh, I know
Before and
this
during his
guy.
imprisonment, Duncan
Yeah,
used the
there
site
is
to
too
write
many
about his
cults,
thoughts,
actually.
experiences, and later
That's a
his
factual
crime.
fucking statement.
The
It's
blog included
2026.
personal reflections, attempts at
Yep.
justification, and eventually detailed confessions relating to the murders and
Like the
sexual
father of the
assaults.
college
Duncan
student.
maintained the blog through third-party
He was just a junkie in the end. Yeah, he was. Of the worst kind.
postings, even after being arrested.
Fucking
He wrote
jam.
about his childhood, his philosophy on morality, and his views on justice, often in a disturbing and manipulative tone. The name, the Fifth Nail, refers to a symbolic idea Duncan had about a missing nail
The
from
real
Christ's
tragedy is
crucifixion,
Waco.
something he used to frame his
Because
narrative
Waco-
Yeah.
of personal suffering and supposed
Waco
redemption.
was bad
Everybody-
too.
The blog
Yes.
became a
Everybody in
controversial
Waco-
part
They
of
had
the
that whole
case, with some
documentary
posts
of-
appearing while he was awaiting trial.
They were legitimately
After
It has since been
Waco-
taken down, but archived versions
Nobody
remain.
was like in
The
a
Fifth
threat.
Nail is
They weren't
often
being
cited
threatened.
in discussions
Nothing was
about the
happening.
intersection of crime, media, and the internet.
All over some
highlighting how
fucking
digital
grenade
platforms-
replicas.
It was crazy. It doesn't matter. It was
Because
still a
it's all
cult.
to get- Well, yeah, but I mean, they weren't hurting anybody. There's a difference. If you're not hurting anybody, there shouldn't be a
Yeah, I
problem.
know, but
If you are,
you got to watch the
It's
documentary after Waco or something like that, or post Waco, because it really goes into detail. They talk to survivors and everything.
the trauma came from the police, though. That's the legitimacy of Waco.
Oh yeah, well
The
yeah.
ones
If
that
you're not used to
survived-
that shit, it's a bunch of people in uniforms. It's like a humongous swatting.
Well, they got David because of fucking grenade replicas. They were empty.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
They came
That's
to the
just my
property and they shot the dog first, and that's when the firing happened. It's when the dog got shot. So technically, it is the police's fault. Waco.
Yeah, technically, but still, it was.
They were told
disturbing
not to
things
shoot
that
the
came
tear
out.
gas or the smoker gas or tear gas. They were told not to do that shit,
And they
because
did it.
did it. It set the whole fucking place on fire.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's
That Netflix,
insane.
it says
Can be
exactly
used
how
by
it
criminals
happened.
to maintain a presence or push their narratives even after arrest.
That Netflix series is 100%
4chan Baboon
accurate.
Story. The 4chan Baboon Story refers to a surreal and unsettling
4chan
post made on
Baboon.
4chan describing a recurring nightmare. In the dream, the user claims they routinely go to their kitchen at night, grab some food, and wash their hands in the sink.
I think he was
But every
having
time they look out the
sex
window,
with women.
next
Yeah,
to
he
the
was.
sink, they see a
With
baboon
the men's
staring back at
wives.
them.
Yes.
The shock causes them
There's
to
a few
scream
of
and
them.
immediately wake up,
There's
completely paralyzed with
I
fear.
watched a few of them on Evil Lives Here and American Monster. They had a couple different topics, and I think one of them was even Jamestown. I don't remember.
Yeah, that's
The
gross.
simplicity
Children
and
were
repetition
there.
of the dream made it strangely
In harm's
disturbing,
way.
and the image of a silent, watching baboon became an oddly memorable internet
Right.
horror symbol.
Exactly, noxious.
The
That's
story
my
spread
thought
across
too.
4chan and other forums, with some users
Yeah.
sharing similar experiences of creating edits and variations. Despite being just a short anecdote, it left a lasting impression due to how mundane and specific the fear was. It's often cited in Iceberg lists and internet threads as a good example of how anonymous boards can
That
produce eerie,
face is so
low-effort
creepy.
horror
I don't know
that sticks with
why.
people, despite the
It's
lack
the
of build-up
distorted
or
smiling
context.
face.
Haunted Library Webcam. Haunted Library Webcam refers to the Willard Public Library, located in Willard, Utah. It once offered a 24/7 live webcam for readers to watch multiple rooms in real time, including the historic reading rooms and entrance. One unique feature of the library's official website was its Ghost Cams page, where visitors were encouraged to check the live stream for paranormal activity. Rumors and stories circulated that people had spotted ghostly figures, moving lights, and unexplained shadows on the feed. These sightings were mostly shared through Reddit threads and regional folklore forums, fueling a friendly, small-town mythos around the library. Despite the supernatural claims, the library itself never endorsed ghostly hunting as an official activity. The webcam remained active for years as a curiosity, and then quietly ended when the system was updated. No confirmed evidence of paranormal activity was ever captured. FusionAnomaly.net. FusionAnomaly.net is a sprawling, chaotic website created by someone using the name
Oklahoma
Adamjack.
bombing. Oh shit!
Active since the early 2000s, it reads more like a
Makes
digital
sense.
notebook of a conspiracy theorist than an intentional mystery or game. The site's design is cluttered and
What the fuck was that?
disorganized, featuring
Tim
long,
McVeigh?
unstructured
Tim
text
McVeigh?
blocks, strange formatting, and links to tangents on aliens, time travel, psychedelics, cyberpunk, and metaphysics. Rather than
Psychedelic.
offering a coherent argument or narrative, the site jumps between
Why
obscure
does
references
everybody have to take psychedelics and then make a fucking website after or a movie? Come on.
and disjointed claims. Adamjack mixes personal theories with quotes from science fiction, philosophy, and conspiracy lore, often without context, creating a dense wall of paranoia and speculation. There are sections on topics like anomaly fusion,
It
DMT
is crazy
entity,
how vile
and
people
secret
can be.
knowledge, but they rarely lead anywhere conclusive. While not an ARG or deliberate internet puzzle, Fusion Anomaly gained attention for how overwhelming and bizarre it is. Some users treat it like a digital curiosity,
Tim McVeigh,
while
I
others
thought
saw it as an
so.
example of internet information
Oh, the
overload,
daycare.
or a
Yes,
genuine
I
window
remember
into
that.
someone's obsession with hidden
I
truth.
remember that. They interrupted school. We were in the middle of our daily freaking news thing, school news thing, and they interrupted it. It was crazy.
It remains online today, largely untouched, as a relic of early web eccentricity. SLC Daycare Center. Funtime Kids Daycare, located in Salt Lake City, became the focus of widespread conspiracy theories starting in January 2015. A Reddit user claimed to have lived across the street for 5 years without ever seeing a child enter or exit the building.
Noxious said that's why it's so odd to me in the drama community say shit like this person is the worst person alive. Like, no one on here is that bad compared to the evil that's out there. Exactly, Noxious. Utah, say less. All right, Prodigy, we'll say less. I know exactly what you're going with.
The building's bright green exterior, covered windows, and deserted playground fueled speculation. Some locally posted that it was a CIA front, organ harvesting site, or drug operation. Others claimed to
That's
witness the interior,
disturbing.
a chair facing a TV broadcasting a live feed of another room. Yet several neighbors and a postal carrier stated the daycare was operational. Children were inside. The only odd pattern was it always seemed to be nap time. Public records confirm the business was licensed since 2013, with only minor complaints unrelated to criminal activity. Despite the lack of evidence, Reddit threads were deleted due to harassment issues, and trolls even organized Storm Fun Time events mocking area
Yeah.
themes.
Yeah, it was probably one of those cases where parents were overreacting and neighbors were being nosy, trying to get the local daycare shut down. Lazy kids always taking a nap. That's right, Prodigy. I miss nap time. I'm not gonna lie. I'm through adulting. I say we should all just go back to nap time and playing with our toys and building little blanket forts.
Worlds.com cult. Worlds.com, a 1995-era 3D chat platform, also known as Alpha World, developed a reputation for inexplicable and unsettling player
low-key
behavior
nap at
among
work?
its dwindling user base.
I used to low-key nap at work too on third shift. I'd have to set an alarm though for rounds and med passes. Also, they aren't going to let you film the kids to prove your conspiracy. That's very true as well. That's very true as well. Because daycares have to follow HIPAA as well. You can't record. And for them to even take pictures of your kids, most places you have to, like for my kids for school, for media projects and stuff, I had to sign a consent that they were allowed to be on film or video.
Despite its obscure
or
status by
picture.
2010s, rumors circulated of a cult-like presence centered around a user named Nexalist.
Oh, Lord.
Nexalist was said to trail
Here
new
we
players,
go.
teleporting them into user-generated worlds filled with disturbing themes, satanic imagery, disembodied avatars, and bleak architecture. Some players describe being led to worlds playing sounds of animals in pain or finding explicit content tagged with real names. Though often labeled as a cult, most players and community experts argue it was exaggerated trolling rather than an
They
organized
always
group.
do, Noxious.
Worlds.com itself was originally
They
developed
always do. They do. Busybodies do that. They just run with the first thing that they hear or see.
by Worlds Incorporated. With
It could be the
high-profile backing,
stupidest thing, like a fly flew into the daycare door. Oh my God. They had the SWAT team there. It's like a game of fucking telephone. You remember playing telephone in kindergarten or preschool where you whisper in one person's ear and by the time it gets to the end of the half circle or line, it's something completely different from what the first person whispered? How it works around
in the
here too.
1990s, including input from figures like Steven Spielberg and David Bowie. However, the platform eventually exited the mainstream and continued running largely untouched, with its servers maintained
Yes.
despite minimal players. Alex from Tennessee.
Alex from Tennessee.
In April 2013, a
Alex
4chan
from
user
Tennessee,
posted
huh?
coordinates to an abandoned building in Elizabethton, Tennessee, claiming there is a prize hidden there. The thread included cryptic phrases like, "It is warm," images of a plastic bag, and what looked like a rotting hand. A few days later, another user calling themselves Alex from Tennessee claimed
Isn't there a certain other website that runs around here and somebody has that same name, 4chan, or am I mispronouncing that?
Boy. I'm not getting involved in all that.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it is. It must be a common like username.
that they were
This
going
isn't
to
the first time I've heard it. Like the last couple videos, they've said 4chan. Chris Chan. Okay. Yep, Chris Chan. 4chan.
Be nice about that, man.
It's. I don't even know who Chris Chan is, but everybody said he's like cringy. I mean, it is 4chan, so okay. I highly doubt it's the same person, though, right? I don't think.
To investigate.
He's a
He posted
weirdo.
photos
Yeah,
in
that's
real
what I
time showing a
heard.
decaying building, pills, old wiring, and a plastic bag containing a
Yeah, that's what I heard. That is exactly what I heard. Noxious.
dead animal.
They all
and a
are,
paper
to
plate
be
with a
fair.
message. Plates a date.
He's a lolcow. Oof. Who was I watching that covered him? Said he had like really bad intentions.
Well, it's not him. It's the thing that keeps him alive and safe that has bad intentions.
Maybe it is him.
Very important.
He has
mate.
good
You
intentions.
shouldn't
but,
have
you know,
come.
they did it
He lied. He
Yeah.
later claimed he heard someone arriving, saw movements outside, and then stopped posting entirely. No further updates were ever posted. Some believe Alex was real and something happened to him. Others argue the entire thing was a hoax, possibly staged by the original poster. Follow-up visits to the area found no trace of what was described. To this day, no identity for
He
Alex
slept
has
with
ever
his
been
own
confirmed,
mom. She has
and no
dementia.
missing
Oh
person
my
report linked to
god!
the event was ever found.
Yep.
Coldness in my heart.
He
Coldness
did
in
do
my
that.
heart,
Yeah.
also
What
known
is
under
wrong
alternate
with
usernames like
people?
Coldness in her heart and Reach for the
Hey, look
Surface,
here, I'm not
was a
trying to
Tumblr
use
user
or
active
die,
around 2013.
so
Her
I'm not gonna
blogs
say
became
anything.
infamous for posting highly graphic, disturbing content, mostly focused on themes of violence, self-harm, and emotional distress.
Oh no.
The images were often extreme and attracted attention from concerned users and moderators. The
He
account
went
was
to
removed
jail
multiple
for
times, with
good.
each reappearance under a new name drawing in more curiosity and speculation. Some believed it was part of an art project or performance piece. Others thought it was a genuine cry for help or an attempt to glorify disturbing behavior. After the third blog takedown, the user disappeared entirely and has not been active since. Her sudden disappearance, combined with the intensity of the content, left a lasting impression on early Tumblr communities and remains one of the more well-known examples of unsettling user-driven internet mystery from that era. Mostly harmless. Harmless
I don't
Piker,
blame
later
her.
nicknamed Mostly Harmless, was the alias of an unidentified man who died while hiking the Appalachian Trail in 2018. He had no ID,
I'm gonna
phone,
agree
or
with you,
identifying
Prodigy.
documents, and claimed he was hiking to escape the digital world.
Because if
Other
you really
hikers
think about it, we all are kind of parasocial, right? Some just feed into it a lot more than others.
reported that he was friendly, intelligent, and said he worked in tech. He sometimes went by the trail name Denim. When his body was found in
Aw.
a tent in Florida, he was severely underweight but showed no clear signs of trauma. For 2 years, his identity remained a mystery, with online communities trying to solve the
This guy
case.
mostly-
Posters on sites like Reddit and
I'm
Facebook
not
shared
sure.
photos and theories, and the case gained widespread attention.
Well, he looks better
Eventually,
with
he
a
was
short-
identified in 2021 as Vance Rodriguez, a software developer from New York with a troubled past.
The deepest point. Oh shit. There's a bunch of them.
Angry Neighbor
Angry Neighbor
was a
backwards.
strange
That's
and unsettling
genius.
YouTube channel that gained attention in niche online communities for its obsessive focus on recording audio of the creator's neighbors. Framed as
I'll have to check
documentation
it
for a
out.
noise complaint, the channel uploaded dozens of audio clips, often low quality and repetitive, capturing footsteps,
Oh hell yeah, Noxious. I could totally see it. But yeah, it's best, especially on here, to just stay as neutral as possible. Like what I do now is people I watch, if they start talking about somebody else that I happen to like, I just leave. I just leave, you know?
Muffled voices and indistinct thumps. What made the channel stand out wasn't the content itself, but the sheer volume of uploads and the creator's tone. Descriptions and video titles often suggested growing paranoia, frustration, and fixation on the neighbor's behavior. Some
God, look
viewers
at the
believed the
amount of
recordings were evidence
video.
of mental decline or an unhealthy obsession, while others
I try to be. There's just some people you can't do that with. Some people respect you for it. Others are just like, oh my God, you were in there chatting. That's just what happens. And I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I've just seen it a lot throughout YouTube with multiple creators.
speculated it could be a performance.
That's why I made it very clear. I don't care where anybody goes. I don't care who comes in here or where they're from, as long as they're being chill. You know, slight roasting is okay. No matter what people say, you are your own individual. It's up to you to decide what you want to engage with. If they have an issue with that, they don't respect your right to your own boundaries. Exactly. Thank you, Prodigy.
ARG, though there was never any indication of a larger narrative. Eventually, the
Now
channel was
shame
taken
for
down or
everything, man,
abandoned,
though. Fuck that.
leaving behind a
Yes.
small archive discussed on sites like Reddit.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that.
/unresolved mysteries. It remains as a lesser-known example of internet content that offers an uncomfortable glimpse into someone's private frustrations that are broadcasted for the world to see. Godly Recall.
Absolutely, Prodigy. That
Recall
definitely goes
was a
without
short-lived
saying.
YouTube channel run by a college-aged woman who posted personal vlog-style videos discussing her daily life. The content was mostly unremarkable, typical updates about school, routines, and personal thoughts, until her final upload, simply titled Goodbye.
Well, that's a weird.
Man, if they would have gotten some like activities, but they never even
That's a
did any
weird
activities,
title.
bro.
Goodbye. Like, really? Where are you going?
The video itself was completely black and featured what many described as faint, distorted audio that sounded like distant screaming or crying. There were no visuals or context, just the unsettling audio and the implication that something was seriously wrong. The video was soon taken down by YouTube, either due to policy violations or user reports, and the entire channel eventually disappeared. Speculation grew online, particularly on forums like Lost Media Wiki, where users debated whether the final video was a cry for help, a hoax, or something more serious.
It could have been 2 out of 3 of them. Or a hoax altogether. Who knows? Damn.
No further information about the creator ever surfaced, and no one has been able to confirm her identity or what happened after the channel's disappearance.
Maybe
Godly
she
Recall
made a new
remains
one
of the
under a
many eerie
different name.
and unresolved pieces of internet folklore, an example of how even mundane online spaces can take on a disturbing tone when suddenly and inexplicably cut short. Discharges.org. Discharges.org was a shock site active during the 2000s, part of the wave of disturbing websites designed to unsettle or horrify unsuspecting visitors. Unlike many other sites in the genre that relied on jump scares or fake imagery, Discharges.org featured actual graphic and disturbing content, including real-life injuries, bodily fluids, and medical conditions presented without context or warning.
That does not sound pleasant whatsoever.
The site gained notoriety for its grotesque and explicit visuals, making it infamous among early internet users who encountered it through shock link baiting or forum dares. It was active until around 2010, and officially went offline in 2016, likely due to domain expiration or removal by its host. Little is known about who created it or why, but it is generally assumed to have been built purely for shock value rather than any artistic or narrative intent.
You think? Damn.
Though largely forgotten today, discharges.org is sometimes referenced in discussions of early internet horror and forbidden web content. It serves as a grim example of how far boundary-pushing websites were willing to go during the less regulated period of the internet's development. Eon5.org. Eon5.org is a mysterious and nearly contentless website that has puzzled internet users for years. The site consists of a single static image.
What the fuck am I looking at? People play
It
on.
appears to be a black and white photo of its health. There are no links, no text, and no clear purpose.
It's a sewer tunnel.
The domain itself offers no clues, and no one has come forward to claim ownership or explain its
Like
meaning.
a subway?
Speculation around Eon5.com ranges widely. Some believe it may be an abandoned art project, while others think it could be a placeholder for a larger plan that never launched. The eerie, industrial-looking tunnel photo has prompted theories involving surveillance, secret experiments, or even hidden internet lore.
Maybe.
But none of these have ever been confirmed. Others suspect it could be an ARG entry point, or just a bizarre internet relic left behind by a bored user.
That's what I think it is. Bizarre internet
Despite the lack of
left
actual
behind
content,
by a bored user.
Eon5.com has gained a cult following.
People have nothing to do but just make stupid still images and just upload it.
Half of the shit on the
online,
internet is fake.
with people sharing screenshots, reverse image searches, and deep dive videos trying to make sense of it. But ultimately, nothing concrete is known. Kurat963. Kurat963 is an obscure YouTube channel, often categorized as an ARG, though it doesn't follow the typical structure of a game or puzzle. Instead, it presents as a grim, self-contained digital monologue, one directed at the viewer with disturbing intimacy. The channel's content is made up of dark, low-resolution videos, often featuring glitchy or minimal imagery, outdoor scenes, distorted visuals, and cryptic spoken dialogue. One recurring theme is the idea that you, the viewer, are being addressed by a hostile force that knows you, despises you, and is correcting you.
Excuse me? The fuck they are.
Unlike most ARGs that bait the viewer into solving clues or uncovering a narrative, Kurat963 offers no reward. The purpose, if any, appears to be purely psychological. The voiceovers are unsettling. They whisper things like, "You have no desire for real connection, just attention. I will correct."
Oh my god. This is where it started.
This. In another video, a voice says, "In this life, you're doing great. Just a few more moments, and we will begin the procedure."
The procedure?
Sometimes, crying can be heard in the background. Sometimes it is screams. And in at least one video, the channel seems to feature a woman crying out for help.
Troll.
Something that is...
Yes! Yes! Come follow me. Come watch my videos. I'll make you feel like shit by the time you're done with just one video. 2 seconds
has
in.
led viewers to speculate about potential real-life danger or abuse being embedded in the project.
If you let Shani tell you, she will say it's a website with a hidden message of where Michael Jackson is hiding. Oh my god, Prodigy, yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Yep.
Crazy.
That is 100% true. She would say some dumb shit. She really fucking would.
There are no embedded codes, no puzzles to solve. The mystery is in the tone and presentation itself.
Oh, Friday's my birthday. Yay. I'm thinking of doing a kick stream so we could have some real fun, but it won't be until late because I have plans that day. But I'm trying to get monetized over there, so spread the word. I need I think it said 25 subscriptions or something like that. I don't know. I have it written down somewhere. I have to find it.
Why was this made? Who is it for? The name Kurat may be a clue. It's an Estonian word for devil, but the 963 remains unexplained. Some suspect it's a warped version of 666. Others think it may be connected to Tesla's 369 numerology, inverted to represent distortion or corruption.
That'd be great, Prodigy. I would really appreciate that. Thank you, love. Yeah, because Kick lets you keep 95%, unlike YouTube that takes out, you only get 70, I think 75% or less. They take out the rest.
Yes.
John Lang. John Lang was a man from Fresno, California, who became the subject of internet mystery communities after a series of cryptic online posts and videos.
Okay, this right here is already a red flag. He got out of a white van. God, most of us grew up in the 80s and 90s. Come on.
Lang publicly accused the Fresno Police Department of harassment and claimed he was being watched and targeted. He shared.
Well, if you listen to most of the people on here, I'm unhinged too. So, and my son's a gamer. I already know. I already know. My oldest son, he runs his own server and everything.
Shared footage of what he believed were undercover officers surveilling his home, and made several posts warning that he believed he was going to be killed. In January 2016, Lang was found dead in his home after it caught fire under suspicious circumstances. He had been stabbed.
Oh, well, thank you, Prodigy. That makes me feel a little better. Hey, we all got a little crazy in us. We have to, or there's no fucking way. Could you imagine just being happy all the damn time? Walking down the street, you see somebody mugging somebody else. Hi, how you doing today? And just be on about your day with a big smile. No. Gotta have a little crazy in you.
Multiple times.
Oh, the price of gas is $7? That's okay. I can overdraft my account. It is what it is. That's awesome, Prodigy.
And the cause of the fire was never clearly explained.
You're right, though.
Some ruled it a suicide. Others saw signs of foul play.
Well, I was kind of being a little extra about that. I think it's like that out west, but I know we don't pay over shit. Next door, we're at $269 right now.
$269.
No charges were ever filed. The case gained traction online because of Lang's warnings before his death, including.
Yeah, it fluctuates from $269, and then tomorrow it'll be like $297, and then like next week it'll be like up to $315.
Yeah, fuck that.
Hell yeah. We're not doing too bad out here. Just depends on the parts of PA that you go to. But here it's not too bad. We've never gone over $4 ever.
Post on
Not
social
where I
media days
live.
before the fire, saying he would likely be found dead soon. Despite public interest and speculation, his death remains
Is it
officially
just me, or
unsolved.
does anybody else notice that they drop the gas prices in the winter, and then in the summer they jack them up?
Oh, it makes sense though.
The minute spring comes.
Help with Advice. Help with Advice is a YouTube channel run by a man who claims he's being harassed and tortured by the US government. In the videos, he describes himself being targeted with direct energy weapons,
Oh my
sonic
god,
attacks,
Sonic
and
is
surveillance.
dude.
He often films himself on his farm, pointing to helicopters, strange lights, and unexplained injuries as evidence.
Again, don't do drugs.
There are no ARG elements or signs of fiction, just raw, repetitive footage of someone convinced he's being persecuted.
Some of you gonna go places.
Have you not seen about the NASA scientists?
And life is over. So shit needs taking place. Oh no, you're good. I appreciate a good logistics person who actually knows what they're talking about.
Playground. The Remnants of Playground is an arc hosted on YouTube that documents the thoughts and archived footage of a person known only as the protagonist. According to the videos, the protagonist was secretly part of a private internet group called Playground, consisting of 5 people. 4 members publicly shared videos on the channel, while the protagonist watched everything without revealing themselves. The arc unfolds through a series of glitch-heavy, heavily edited videos with captions and distorted audio. The protagonist claims to be recovering old footage, often labeling clips by which member recorded them. The tone is detached and observational at first, but later entries imply rising tension between the group and growing resentment from the protagonist. The content becomes increasingly unstable.
That's all of YouTube. What makes this special?
With timestamps, usernames, and voice clips, suggesting something went wrong between the group members.
Again, that is all of YouTube. Why is this on Iceberg?
That sounds like YouTube.
The protagonist seems fixated on surveillance, control, and documentation, hinting that they may have played a more active role in the group's disintegration than they admit. No real names are used, and the group's fate is left ambiguous. WKCR hijacking.
Yeah, that. Oh my god, yeah.
This alleged radio hijacking was first posted to 4chan by a
I'm
user claiming to have recorded it off
I'm
of
waiting,
WKCR 89.9
waiting.
FM, Columbia University station, sometime in 1994 or 1995. The tape starts with classical music before it's interrupted by high-pitched squealing and the heavy breathing of a woman. Soon, her voice begins rapidly reading what sounds like obituaries, one mentioning a victim from the Pan Am Flight 103 crash, before dissolving into whispers and gibberish. Eventually, the normal broadcast returns, and a host apologizes for the delay.
So that's either an interference of some kind, a prank, or something set up by the host. I'm just saying.
Some believe the tape is genuine, while others argue it's a hoax or prank,
See?
pointing to the similar sounding voices and unusually clear audio. Its origin remains unknown. October 28th, 2011.com. Oct282011.com was a cryptic website that appeared in the early 2010s, claiming a significant religious or world-changing event would occur on October 28th, 2011. The site contained vague prophetic language and ominous warnings, but offered no clear explanation of what was expected to happen.
Yeah, bite my ball back.
The phone number was listed on the page, and callers reported hearing static, breathing sounds, and occasional unidentifiable noises. No further information was ever provided, and when the date arrived, nothing of note occurred.
That's what you call clickbait.
Yeah.
The site
Yeah,
remained
you
up for a short while before going offline entirely.
2011.
Happy Cube.
What is it? 2011.
Happy Cube is an online forum tied to the
It
Wyoming
is
incident,
mysterious.
an alternate reality game that originated from a fake television hijacking video. The original video depicted a broadcast interruption, allegedly from a local Wyoming station, where a distorted voice repeated unsettling phrases over flashing imagery, including dismembered heads. Though many initially believed the hijacking to be real, it was later confirmed to be a hoax, likely inspired by the real-life Max Headroom incident. The ARG continued through the Happy Cube
Lord.
forum, where users could post theories, decode cryptic clues, and follow the evolving narrative. The forum served as the central hub for the game's extended universe, connecting players to further puzzles, in-universe characters, and hidden content. Onrix. Onrix refers to a cryptic website hosted on Angelfire that claims to document a fictional illness called NRYX, later also referred to as Gomex syndrome. The website
This is why you should go take your ass to a real doctor. A real doctor.
is mostly written in Thai, with distorted text and unsettling imagery.
I know, right,
including a photo
Prodigy?
of a Bangkok prosthodontist whose image becomes increasingly corrupted when clicked. After 5 clicks, the site redirects to a new page, displaying a smiley face with the words, "Please wake up." Exploration of
that's
the site
creepy.
reveals additional pages, including one featuring a blue key labeled Henrix, and a bypass login link that leads to a video of the Persephone number station, a real part of the Lost Experience ARG for the TV show Lost. However, there's no confirmed link between the Lost Experience and the Onrix website. Some users have reported finding a bizarre 600-plus page Thai language PDF file.
This is why you should never Google any symptoms.
I knew I was
Go
on
to an actual doctor. Lost was good. I seen some of it.
I
I
broke
didn't
the
get to
code
watch
in
all of
Lost.
it.
I
Huh?
broke the code in Lost and pissed off Hollywood in the same process. I watched Lost so many
Good
times that I finally figured out what it was about.
Good job.
File, allegedly tied to the Thai Department of Mental Health, although its relevance to the site remains unclear.
And that'll conclude the weird and creepy internet iceberg. We've encountered many internet oddities, from potential hitman sites all the way to haunted library webcams, all of which proved to be interesting in their own right. Some have since been solved, others remain a mystery. But one thing remains certain. These stories will continue to captivate the minds of many. May your curiosity remain unchanged. And as always, thank you for watching.
Show.
Oh yeah. Let's see where I'm at in hours here. Oh, okay. I'm not too bad.
You got 233.
I can do either one more iceberg, or we can watch some chills. What do you think, Misery?
We'll be going for another hour if you do another iceberg.
Yeah.
Let's go chills.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm kind of slumped. Unless you're fine with doing
Yeah,
solo.
well, I'm gonna get up early, so I got to get up early.
Hell yeah. Wait, oh, never mind. We're live. I have these moments where I have to remember we're live.
It's okay. Here we go.
Sage, welcome back.
Oh, hey, Sage. Welcome back, love.
Dr. Google.
Dr. Google. Yeah, well, Dr. Google, you could put in that you have a runny nose and they're going to tell you got a brain tumor. Go to a real doctor. Please. I highly suggest don't listen to Dr. Google. Misery goes to bed at old man times.
What are not always?
Well, he's got no internet right now. He can't game. He can't stream.
That's what
He
I'm
needs
saying.
his rest anyways. He got hurt. He'll be back to normal soon. All right, here's some.
He knows why. In the Arctic, one man triggered a manhunt in the frozen wilderness and then vanished. But you should stay until
10:30
the
is not a bad time either.
end because the final mission.
See, Prodigy goes to bed at 10:30. I feel that. I've been going to bed early too. Not that I sleep through the whole night, but
Unless I'm
oh,
live
I know,
streaming.
Noxious. You're good, love. Yeah, it's 11 where I am too, Sage. Prodigy old though. Oh, you ain't that old. Get out of here.
Street ruined an entire town overnight. Before we begin, please comment and tell me where you're listening from. I always like seeing how far these stories travel. Chills podcast, same
Oh, he
voice,
showed his
different
face.
nightmare. Number 6, the frenzy sweeping Overton Bridge. Imagine walking your dog on a peaceful bridge and then they suddenly jump over the edge.
Yeah,
That's what's happened to more than 600 dogs on a
My insomnia sometimes really, I can't sleep at all. Like, I could doze off for like 10 minutes and then wake up and be stuck. That's why I was so pissed off the other day when I got woken up at 5 a.m. because then I couldn't go back to sleep. And I was tired when I did my live stream the next day.
No, I asked
bridge in
Google about a pain in
Scotland.
my
The
asshole,
Overton house is a 19.
and it told me I had appendicitis, and it turned out
What?
just to be a fart.
See, don't listen to Dr. Google. Yeah, I know a headache. You're dying of brain tumor. Yeah, I know, girl. I go to the doctor. I got too many kids to let myself die, but I still like to Google it and give myself a good scare. Hey, I mean, we all got our vices that we like to do to get us our adrenaline going. Like, I
That
like
Google
spooky
bot
shit.
had me convinced I had the appendicitis until I farted. I was convinced I was dying.
Listen, I can tell you right now, because I've seen it and I've had my appendix removed, and one of my kids almost thought they were going to have theirs removed. I asked Google and it told me I was pregnant. I was like, see, exactly, Prodigy. Prodigy is a whole man, and fucking Dr. Google told him he was pregnant. But if you lay flat, press on your right lower side there, like right by your hip bone, press there really hard, press in, and then release. If your ass hits the ceiling, then you need to go to the doctor. That still doesn't mean you have appendicitis, but that is one way to tell if you have it. All right, Sage, sounds good. If you doze off, have a good night, honey.
19th century estate, originally built as a retreat for an industrial entrepreneur and is now a recognized historical site. Today, it has become a popular visit, especially for local dog owners. Leading to the estate is a bridge spanning over a nearby gorge. Completed in 1895, the bridge continues to grant passage for people exploring the estate's surroundings. But during the 1950s, a series of
3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Sage.
Hey, same though. It's either 3 or
Yeah,
5.
I wake up all hours of the night. As my pain keeps me up sometimes, and I have insomnia really bad. So I get that. Just don't do like
like
me
praying,
and think, oh, I'm going to sit here and watch some videos on my phone. And then all of a sudden the phone is like done smacked you in the face because you dropped it. It's not a good feeling.
Unexplained events started afflicting dogs who crossed the
3
bridge.
a.m. gets a
According to
scary
reports,
rap, but it's
canines
actually
began
kinda
to
peaceful.
act
What's that?
I said 3 a.m. gets a bad rap. It's actually kind of peaceful at 3 a.m.
Not if you got cats in your house. They're fucking crazy.
Yeah, they want to eat.
stressed or
They're like, yo,
anxious.
fuck you,
Then,
feed
without
me.
warning, the dogs will leap
Yeah, no, they have food. They're just
That's what I'm saying.
insane.
You fed them all day, and at 3 a.m., cats are particularly hungry, and you're just like, bro, it's 3 a.m. Leave me alone.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry. What did you say, Misery? I'm fucking stoned.
I said these dang cats at 3 a.m. They're like, yo,
Yeah.
I want you to feed me right now. And they'll track you throughout the entire house at 3.
It's fucking insane. And they growl and hiss at you at the same time. For fuck's sakes. It's like, go away.
That's
the only time they do it. Well, my cat's here anyways. But you had a migraine for 5 days straight? Oh my God.
No. Oh.
Ooh, shopping is a good dopamine fix for sure. Don't even get me started on my demon cat. See, Noxious knows what I'm talking about.
The demon cats are adorable.
Listen, I went pee earlier. We have a cat that's really old. He just waltzes in behind me. I sit down to pee, and he looks at me, and he went to go hook me to get me to pet him. I said, I'm not doing this today. Go away. He actually left. He pushed the door open. I was like, rude. I'm trying to go to the fucking bathroom. I've been pulled over by a cop to get cat food. He didn't give me a ticket. Oh, see? That's what's up.
Bro's just like, I believe you.
Yeah. He probably has cats and understands. Misery knows how insane they look. I swear they're possessed. Aww.
I think they're adorable.
Cats are adorable.
They got that long stare, though. Noxious cat's got the long stare.
over the wall and plummet into the ravine below with a 15-meter slide.
Oh, okay. Especially when I've had a
That long
seizure.
face. They get long face.
Yeah, that's happened to me. I have grand mal seizures. I remember one time waking up from one in the hospital and my head hurt so bad. So fucking bad. Torvi, I don't know if you know this, but when you go to the hospital, they usually give you something called a migraine cocktail. It's basically a mixture of Benadryl, ibuprofen, and anti-nausea medicine. You can buy all that stuff over the counter. It won't work as fast as they get because they give you shots at the ER for it, but it might help. Their slow blinks mean they love you. They should slow blink back at them. Oh, these weren't blinks. These were stares like, you will pet me right now. Hey, petting shit.
My house love me.
I was trying to pee, not pet a cat in the damn bathroom. Like, it's bad enough my kids just walk in.
I just said
49-foot drop to the bottom. This leaves the dog seriously injured, or worse. There's been an estimated 600 recorded instances of dogs jumping off the bridge, with around 50 not surviving the fall. According to studies,
does this man ever blink? His eyes have to be dry as fuck.
all the dogs who have jumped are long-nosed breeds, big and small. Furthermore, a majority are said to have jumped from the same particular spot over the right side ramparts, and despite many studies
I can't take it. Oh shit, well be careful with Toradol too, because that's an NSAID. I can't take NSAIDs. They have to give, when I go for one, I get Benadryl, anti-nausea medicine, and some kind of a steroid that makes you feel warm in areas like you just fucking peed yourself, but you didn't.
Oh.
Nah, my fucking cats will push my bathroom door open and sit on the floor between my legs on the floor. And I'm just like, do you mind, bro? Exactly, Prodigy. That's what I'm fucking saying. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Torby. They're not fun. Mine have been controlled now for a while. But stressful situations can bring some on. It's crazy.
Siamese? That's cool.
Siamese. I love old cats. My old Siamese is wild as fuck and got all weird as
That's
fucking his yeah, he's orange and white. Our cat here, his name is Zeus, and I swear he's a grumpy old man.
Conducted at the site, nobody has been able to find a conclusive reason for the sudden erratic behavior. A common theory for some time was something was catching the dog's eyes, which sent them leaping toward.
It does, Torvi. It takes a big toll on you. Oh man, yeah, I was admitted once for like 5 days, I think. It was back in 2014 in neurology. They don't let you out of the bed. That's all I'm gonna say. And they got cameras on you. And you got this shit all attached to your head and everything. It is scary, noxious. Not just for the person having it, but also watching it, because you panic. Even in the medical field, you panic and you're like, oh shit, what do you do? Like for that split second, you're like, oh my God. It's terrible, Torvi. I was embarrassed, pissed off, and just wanted to go home all at the same time. Yep, stress is definitely a trigger, Sage.
Towards it. However, this was proven false, as the height of the ramparts are too tall for most dogs to see over the edge. Another idea was that they were reacting to sounds emitted from nearby Fastlane Bay.
This man's going to give me a migraine if he doesn't blink his eyeballs.
Where the British Navy houses its Trident submarines. It was theorized the submarines were producing sounds unheard by human ears, but were clear and loud for that of a dog. This too was disproven through the use of high-end sound equipment, which were unable to pick up any such frequencies. As a result of the abnormal phenomenon, dog owners have begun to stay clear of the bridge, with those who still take their pups keeping them on a leash for safety. The circumstances surrounding Overton Bridge have made international headlines, being covered by Vice and even the New York Times. What is common between the articles is the complete lack of explanation for the events. The Scottish Society for the Prevention of Cruelty of Animals decided to launch their own investigation in 2005. While it has been ruled out that dogs were deliberately thrown from the bridge, they still knew it was necessary to track down the source of the behavior. Dr. Sands, who made a documentary regarding the phenomenon, expressed his discomfort at the location. He said, "All your senses are on fire. It's got a strange feeling. Dr. Sands isn't the only one who has expressed a feeling of unease at the bridge. Many have reported general anxiety and discomfort while walking on Overton. Unsurprisingly, the house itself is reported to be haunted and has been considered a cause for the dogs jumping. Witnesses have reported seeing a woman.
A dog just being like, you know what? Fuck this world with these damn ghosts and just ending it. That is fucking terrifying.
Dressed in white, standing on the bridge, who disappears as they
terrifying
approach.
and
The bridge gained
sad.
further notoriety in 1994 due to an incident involving a disturbed individual throwing his baby over the bridge.
Oh,
The feelings
God,
expressed by
no.
visitors could certainly relate to the knowledge of Overton's reputation, resulting in disquiet emotions, but even those who are unaware of the reputation have reported the same sensations. In 2010, Dr. Sands returned to Overton for another study and concluded the dogs were not intentionally leaping down with the intention of harm. He believes there is a logical cause for the behavior and has speculated it is related to the wild minks residing in the area. The theory goes that the dogs are becoming overwhelmed by the scent of minks located underneath the bridge, and thus in their confusion and due to instinct, they jump in order to chase the scent. This would explain why the bridge tends to affect mostly long-nosed breeds. While dogs have a strong sense of smell already, those who are long-nosed have a more amplified scent-detecting ability. Unfortunately, this remains simply a theory, and the true cause of the jumpings is unknown. If the cause is the scent of mink, why haven't similar occurrences been reported elsewhere? Minks are rather common across Scotland, so it should be happening across the country rather than being concentrated in a single spot. As of recording this episode, the mystery lives on, with each study proving inconclusive. The people of Dumbarton are left to only speculate why their beloved pets are driven to make such a drastic leap into the abyss. Dog walkers still frequent the location, but many have opted to avoid the bridge altogether. This mystery will be hard to forget, but the cases ahead move from the unknown to something far more deliberate. Number 5, the months of madness along the Rat River. In minus 40-degree temperatures, one man held off an entire police force and vanished into the Arctic, sparking the largest manhunt in Canadian history. It was a chilly July day in 1931, and RCMP Constable Edgar Millen was on patrol in Fort.
What's that?
I said, so that's who Trevor is based off of in GTA 5.
Yeah. Yep.
He was based off of
McPherson in Northwest Territories. During his rounds, he came across a stranger he had never seen before. The area was a popular spot for fur trappers and those hoping to cash in on the potential gold still sealed in the rivers.
They're risking their lives for a myth that there might be some gold buried somewhere.
Oh, yeah. That's how
You're engaged in
California
Gold
conversation
isn't
with
even
a man.
going for that much right now. Yeah, but gold isn't even going for that much right now.
Inquiring about his identity and intentions, the man introduced himself as Albert Johnson, but kept his motives to himself. He maintained a standoffish demeanor and spoke in short sentences. It became evident to Edgar this man was not looking to make friends. In fact, he appeared to want nothing to do with others whatsoever. After this interaction, the man purchased a canoe from locals and set out along the Mackenzie River Delta. Edgar's conversation would be the only known time someone had spoken to him. Aside from the unfriendly attitude, Edgar noticed he had plenty of cash to buy supplies essential to living in the northern wilderness. However, he lacked a trapping license, an odd occurrence as trapping is the primary source of food during the harsh winters. Months went by without any word or sightings of the man, with the initial meeting pushed to the back of Edgar's mind. Then that December, local indigenous community members started making complaints to police that their traps were found tampered with. The owners had come to check if there were any catches, but found the traps tripped and hanged from the trees. They gave the description of a man who is known to live in the area, and Edgar recognized these as matching the mysterious man. In one case, someone reported an encounter in the woods with a man who shouted to keep away while threatening them with a rifle and it was the
All
same
it took was
mysterious
me staring into
individual.
his eyes.
RCMP Constable Alfred King
there you
and
go.
Special
Thank you,
Constable
because
Joe
I was
Bernard
having
decided to make the trek to the mystery man's cabin, approximately 100 kilometers from the detachment. When they arrived, they noted smoke was rising from the chimney, indicating he was there. They knocked on the door and attempted to speak with him, but he made no response. Alfred peered through one of the cabin windows,
He lost the staring contest.
but the man inside placed a cloth
Yes, he
sack
did.
over it, obstructing the view. After some time, without success, the officers decided to return to the detachment and obtain a search
was me earlier,
warrant.
not just-
5 days later, Alfred, Joe, and 2 other officers returned to the cabin. Alfred knocked.
Well, you
I did
better
the
eat
same thing
something,
today.
girl. Yeah, I get nauseous when I can't eat. But then again, when I'm really stressed out or upset, I can't eat at all when my anxiety's really bad, and it doesn't bother. I don't feel hungry, nothing. I don't feel sick, nothing.
on the door and
I'm
called out to
sorry.
the man. Once again, there was no reply. Alfred made several more attempts to speak with him through the door, but he remained silent. At this time, Alfred decided they should enforce the search warrant and
Yeah, I get that, honey. I get that. Just be careful. You don't want to like get sick and stuff from that.
started kicking the door. Immediately, a gunshot echoed from within the cabin, and Alfred collapsed into the snow. Officers opened fire on the cabin, while one grabbed Alfred and dragged him back to the sled, knowing they were unfit to impose a siege. And with Alfred gravely wounded, the officers made the trek back to the detachment for reinforcements. Alfred was taken back to Aklavik, where he was able to make a recovery. Meanwhile, RCMP recruited a posse of 9 men, along with 42 sled dogs, rifles, ammunition, and even
Yeah, girl. Don't have us all over here worried, mate. Just even if it's like a granola bar and like a drink or something, just a quick something.
20 pounds worth of dynamite. When the posse arrived at the cabin, they set up a perimeter, then began thawing the dynamite in their coats. Shots were soon exchanged, and a full-on firefight began. Officers noted the man was aiming his rifle through several holes around the cabin. He appeared to be heavily armed and a good shooter, nearly hitting several officers during the 15-hour standoff. Running out of options, and with the weather beginning to worsen, officers decided to use the remaining dynamite to blow up the cabin. The charge was lit. A man made a run towards the cabin, and then threw the bundle as hard as he could. The blast rippled through the walls and collapsed the roof. Then there was silence. The gunfire stopped, but officers were still in cover. Eventually, they decided to make a rush at the cabin. As soon as the officers stood up, they once again came under fire. Feeling defeated and with no other ideas, the posse returned to their sleds.
That's what I would do, Noxious. Just something fast, at least to tide you over so you don't feel like lightheaded and stuff.
Made the journey back to Aklavik. As they left, they heard an eerie sound coming from the ruins. Inside, the man was laughing loudly, somehow still alive despite the devastation to his home. As the posse arrived back at the detachment and told about what happened, news was spread nationally via the radio, and a full-scale manhunt was dispatched to apprehend the man. Unfortunately for authorities, the search
Crackers are good ones too. Yep. Anything
was delayed due to blizzard conditions and frigid temperatures reaching -40 degrees. By the time they set out and returned to the cabin, the mystery man was long gone. While investigating the remains of the cabin, officers discovered the man had essentially made a trench in the interior, providing excellent cover during the shootouts. Now officers were faced with the dilemma of finding a needle in a haystack. The search party enlisted the help of local indigenous men who were experts at
they should have just left it alone.
tracking and had better knowledge of the area to help in the search. Eventually, a group led by Edgar was able to catch up with the man. Instead of surrendering, he once again responded with gunfire. During the exchange, Edgar was struck through the heart and collapsed to the ground. This once again forced the RCMP to retreat. Edgar, the only individual known to have spoken with the man, was now the man's first fatal victim. Through studying the route the man was taking, it was determined he was making a break for the Yukon.
They make these peanut butter protein bars.
Through the heart, huh?
Damn, right through the heart.
Sounds like GTA to me.
Oh, that's a good idea too, Prodigy.
Through the Richardson Mountains,
I mean, that's why they should have just left it alone, like for real.
RCMP officers were dispatched to block off the two passes through the mountains, hoping to stop him once and for all. To their shock, the man instead scaled the peaks and disappeared into the Yukon. He was quickly making a legend for himself, and his ability to seemingly slip through lines unnoticed baffled investigators. Running out of options, the RCMP hired Wilfred Wap May, a pilot for Canadian Airways. He was a veteran of the First World War. Having obtained the status of ace during his tenure, Wap used a monoplane with snow skis attached to the bottom, meaning he could easily land in the snow, even in isolated areas. Enlisting Wap's aid proved to be a major turning point in the search. During a flyover on February 14, 1932, Wap spotted footprints along the ice of the Eagle River. He discovered these tracks were a series of caribou tracks, but something about them seemed
caribou. It's caribou.
Off. Upon closer inspection, he was surprised to see human footprints on top of the already made hoof prints. The man had been following caribou packs as a means to conceal his movements. Wap made this determination after spotting human footprints leading away from the river. In areas where the man was making camp, Wap radioed his discovery to the RCMP, and a group was immediately dispatched to intercept the.
That's quite a mix there, Prodigy. Damn. But those bars actually sound really good.
Man, as the posse rounded a turn in the river, they spotted him walking only a few hundred yards in front of them. Not taking any chances, the team opened fire, forcing him to try and run for cover. A bullet passed through him and he fell into the snow. Despite his injury, he remained defiant and once again engaged RCMP in a shootout. Alfred, who was part of the posse, was once again struck by the man's gunfire and wounded, but would survive the ordeal. Eventually, another bullet hit the man in the lower body, and he stopped firing. The posse slowly approached him, ready to strike in case.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Mental health wasn't really my forte in nursing. I did more like dementia patients.
Case this was another trick,
The
one
elderly.
officer turned him onto his back, and everyone breathed a sigh of relief. The mad trapper's rampage was finally done. Officers brought the man's body back to a nearby settlement and hoisted it up to do an examination. As he fell for the last time, the cold temperatures quickly froze the man's body. In what was probably his last expression, he now had a permanent grimaced look on his face, which some have stated appeared to be him smirking in amusement, or an
I'm sorry, this one's kind of hilarious.
expression of pain. He had over $2,000 in both Canadian and American currency, some small animal corpses, pills, and a jar of teeth with gold fillings. After the investigation, he was buried in a grave back in Aklavik. While his reign of terror was over and the case closed, one key aspect continues to elude historians. The man's life prior to arriving in the Northwest Territories is undocumented, leaving his place of birth, occupation, and even his age as unknown. When Edgar spoke with the man originally, he stated he had what he believed to be a Scandinavian accent. His motives for relocating to the far north, and even whether or not he was actually the one tampering with the traps is still unclear. There have been several investigations into determining his true identity. What is universally agreed upon is the name Albert Johnson was a pseudonym in order to conceal who he really was. There have been several theories as to who the Mad Trapper was before his time in the
Mad Trapper? Interesting.
North. Some have even speculated he was a former Depression-era outlaw, akin to the likes of Bonnie and Clyde or John Dillinger. In 2007, a team of forensics experts and historians unearthed the grave and conducted a thorough examination of his body. They also compared DNA samples with those of claimed family members. None of those who participated were found to be related to the Mad Trapper. His trek across the frozen vasts of northern Canada.
This is exactly why I refuse to do that 23andMe. I don't want to know who my fucking ancestors or relatives are. I don't want to know.
Remains the largest manhunt in Canadian history. A further analysis of his DNA linked his ancestry to Sweden, but as of 2026, his true identity remains a complete mystery. Number 4, his 21 faces watched the world burn. A man claimed he laced children's candy with poison, and millions believed him. Itogawa Ranpo is a famed Japanese novelist best known for his mystery novels. His stories were centered around fictional detective Kogoro Akechi, a Sherlock Holmes-like character from whom Rampo took inspiration. During the course of the novels, he frequently clashes with an antagonist known as the Fiend with 20 Faces. Little did anyone know the villain would provide inspiration for one of Japan's most notorious series of events. Glico is a Japanese company best known for their wildly popular Pocky candies. These treats,
oh God, I'm about to crash out. My kids love those things.
have been distributed worldwide as a delicious snack. On March 18th, 1984, the Glico company would make headlines for a completely different reason. Two men dressed.
My third born has that. Noxious. He's the same way. It's hard. I'm sorry you have that, honey.
In masks broke into the home of the company president. A show he saw Ezeki tying him and his family up, then throwing Ezeki into the trunk of a car. Soon after, the perpetrators demanded a ransom of 1 billion yen, roughly $9 million in today's currency, and 220 pounds of gold bullion. Luckily, before any such demands could be met, Ezeki was able to escape his confinement. Unfortunately, this was not the end of the story. Days after Ezeki escaped, 6 cars parked at the Glico factory caught fire and were destroyed, with police determining it to be an act of arson. Then came the letters sent to the police and local newspapers for publication. In them, the perpetrators...
Right, that's why I was like, they better not. Yeah, it's hard. It was hard to watch when he first got diagnosed.
Insulted the police and left clues to identify them, such as the color of their car. They then threatened to kidnap the head of the prefectural police. Signed at the bottom of the letter was the monster with 21 faces.
Cute. Yeah, unfortunately, some of their almost 96% of their mental health problems come from their father's side. So this whole man with 21 faces thought it'd be smart to write a letter threatening to kidnap the head of the police. Okay.
This caused concern among the Japanese populace, and soon the terror would be made real. A second letter soon arrived, claiming the monster had laced Glico candies with cyanide. Out of concern for public safety, all Glico candies were recalled from the shelves. As a result, Glico lost $130 million in revenue. Even stranger, none of the candies tested positive for poison. More letters soon arrived to various institutions, with claims the monster with 21 faces was a gang which included children. It also stated they had grown bored with targeting Glico, and it was initially believed the reign of fear was over. These hopes were quickly dashed when another company, Maranaga, received their own letter demanding money or face the consequences. Maranaga ignored the demand, which proved to be a major mistake. Within days, the monster claimed it had, quote, added a special flavor, end quote. While believing it to be another false claim, police still investigated the threat, and sure enough, they found boxes of Morinaga candies with a note labeled "Danger contains poison," again signed by the monster. Sure enough, large traces of poison were found in the package's contents. A major investigation was established to find the monster with 21 faces. Ezeki, despite having spent
they did that here. we went a couple years ago, we were trick-or-treating, and our local newspaper was like, oh, make sure you're checking your kids' candies. People are threatening to put illegal substances in it. And the guy I was with at the time was like, there's no fucking way somebody's just going to give drugs out for free. It's fake. Turns out it was fake.
3 days with the individuals, was unable to provide any details regarding their identities, as they had been careful to conceal their faces and voices. Then came a break police were looking for. Security footage from a local store filmed an unknown man dressed in a suit and tie browsing through the shelves. Suddenly, he took several Glico candies from his pocket and placed them on display before casually leaving. Based on the footage, police released a composite sketch of who the individual might look like, as much of his face was obscured due to where he was facing. Known as the videotaped man, it is widely speculated this individual is the mastermind behind the monster with 21 faces. However, no one ever came forward with information, and the case soon turned cold. As a result of the mounting stress and scrutiny over failure to identify any suspects, Shiga Police Chief Shoji Yamamoto took his own life a year later.
Well, that was just stupid.
Following this, the monster with 21 faces appeared to have a change of heart. In a final letter, he stated the group, quote, decided to forget about torturing food-making companies, ending by saying any further attempts of blackmail would be a copycat. They also offered their condolences for the fallen police chief. Sure enough, the threatening letters ceased altogether. Police investigated over 120,000 suspects, looked into possible organized crime connections, and even the possibility of North Korean infiltrators. As of 2026, the monster with 21 faces has never been identified, despite around 1 million
And you're going to wait because they ain't ever going to be identified.
officers working on the case over the nearly 20 years of investigation, with the limitation for the poisonings running out 5 years later. This means even if someone was publicly identified, no charges could be brought against them. In 1995, the statute of limitations expired regarding Ezeki's kidnapping. Aside from the mystery surrounding the identity, the even bigger question was what was the motive behind their actions? Several theories have been floated around, including the actions of disgruntled former employees.
That is very crazy. It could be a disgruntled former employee, that's for sure.
To anarchists, and even Yakuza involvement, but this mystery has never been solved. If that story unsettled you, stay with me. We're not finished yet. Number 3.
They didn't give him his raise.
3. Courtney Lake. An ex-boyfriend broke a no-contact order 33 times in one day.
Oh my
Weeks
God.
later, she was never seen again. Courtney Lake was a young woman from St. Lawrence on the southern tip of the Burin Peninsula. She was described as independent and close with her family. During her late teens, she fell in love with a man named Jason, and the two had a son together. While the relationship didn't work out, the pair continued to co-parent their child while maintaining a cordial friendship with one another. In 2013, she became the first single mother to be accepted into the Miss Newfoundland and Labrador pageant. It seemed like her life was finally turning around, but everything fell apart when she met Philip Smith. This new relationship is described as toxic and abusive, with Philip constantly manipulating and even physically assaulting her. The last straw came on April 17, 2017. Police received a call from Courtney's mother, Lisa, after Courtney was injured at Philip's hands. According to the report, Courtney and Philip were in a pickup truck when a verbal argument broke out, and Courtney attempted to exit the vehicle. Philip grabbed her and punched her twice, striking her stomach and arm. As a result of this latest incident, Courtney ended the relationship, but Philip refused to let go. On several occasions, he sent explicit photos to her through text, which she reported to the authorities. On May 5th, Lisa was contacted by Philip via telephone, stating he intended to end his life. Lisa phoned Philip's sister, who in turn phoned police, stating she was deeply concerned for his well-being. Using a phone signal, a Royal Newfoundland Constabulary officer located the man near the St. John's Airport, but Philip fled before any contact could be made. A search managed to locate him later the same day, and Philip was taken to a healthcare facility where he remained for 4 days. At this point, Courtney obtained what is known as a police bond. which legally prevented Philip from making any form of contact with her. This did not deter him, though, and at one point he attempted to speak with her 33 times in one day. 2 days later, on June 7th, Philip pleaded guilty to several charges, including the distribution of illicit images without the consent of the person depicted. Instead of jail
Oh, interesting.
time, he was given probation with an even stricter no contact order than previously implemented. His defense attorney successfully argued to have a number of charges dropped on the basis Philip was undergoing a crisis. While the trial was underway, Courtney continued on with her life. She met with Jason for their son's weekly swimming lesson. She then spent some time with her family before returning to her home in Mount Pearl. This was the last time she was ever seen. After not hearing from Courtney, Lisa called police to report her missing. Initially, police spoke with Jason, but he was quickly cleared of any wrongdoing. Then, focus shifted to Philip. Finding no witnesses amongst Philip's neighbors, investigators began checking CCTV footage of Philip's home, as well as Courtney's. A break came into the case when a nearby resident presented dashcam footage showing Courtney entering a black pickup truck just before 8 a.m. on June 7th. The vehicle matched the one owned by Philip, and he was confirmed as the primary suspect. Police conducted a surveillance of his home and even gained a search warrant for his home and truck. Several items were removed for analysis, but it is unknown if they provided any evidence relating to
He did it. There's no doubt.
Courtney's disappearance.
Allegedly.
Furthermore, Philip's truck came up clean, and it was returned to him shortly after. Philip confessed to investigators he had picked up Courtney that day and took her back to his home, but denied causing harm to her. According to him, something backed up by text messages, Philip agreed to pick up Courtney so she could retrieve her Christmas ornaments from Philip's home. This resulted in Philip once again being charged with breaking his conditions, for which he pleaded guilty and was given jail time. Courtney's family found the idea she would willingly go with him to be odd. Weeks before she disappeared, Courtney and Lisa went to Philip's home to retrieve belongings, only to find them burning on Philip's front lawn. It's likely Philip gave false promises this would be the last time he would see her, which
it is. I've seen Fatal Attraction. That shit is scary as fuck.
was true, albeit with possibly a more twisted intention in mind. The focus
I'm sorry you had to go through that, Noxious. That is fucking terrifying.
around Philip, combined with his criminal behavior, eventually led to him being dismissed from the armed forces that autumn. This action would further spiral his behavior out of control. On Halloween, Philip's family notified authorities he had once again stated his intention to end his own life. When police arrived at his home, he was gone. At 3 a.m. the following morning, Philip's body was found near his family's cabin. With this, the biggest chance of finding Courtney was lost. While the circumstances surrounding Courtney's disappearance remain a mystery, many believed Philip was involved. Unfortunately, without knowing where she is, there would be no closure for those who love her. Jason continues to raise his son and maintains close contact with Courtney's family. Jason has also become the target of an unknown individual. In March 2022, police and fire responded to Jason's home after his 2 vehicles became engulfed in flames. Following an investigation, the fires were determined to be set deliberately by an unknown arsonist. Jason believes he was targeted by someone who suspects he was the true perpetrator of Courtney's disappearance. However, there is literally no evidence suggesting he had any part in the crime whatsoever, and Jason having confirmed.
Right? Like, come on, man. We broke up for a reason. Move on.
Alibis for his whereabouts at the time of Courtney's disappearance. As of 2026, the case remains under investigation by the RNC. If you or anyone you know has any information regarding her disappearance or any other missing persons in Newfoundland, you can contact the RNC directly at 1-709-729-8000 or by calling Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477. Number 2, the tear-soaked road where pain and sorrow thrives. Over 80 people have vanished along this one stretch of highway. Since 1969, British Columbia Highway 16 has seen a large number of disappearances and deaths under suspicious circumstances. As of 2026, over 80 people have either vanished or fallen victim to foul play. Most of the victims were indigenous women who were hitchhiking along that road. Even more heartbreaking is how many were under the age of 20 when they vanished or died. What could be considered case zero, at least by officials, is Gloria Levine Moody of Bella Coola Reserve. She was 27 years old, a mother of 2 kids, and described
This one's gonna make me crash out too.
as caring with a joyous personality. It was October 25th, 1969, and Gloria was on a weekend trip with her family. She and her brother Dave took the night to conduct a bar hop in Williams Lake. The night went well, with the siblings hitting up several hot spots in the town. Following drinks at the Ranch Hotel, the two decided to call it a night and made the walk back to the rest of the family. As Dave was taking in the night air, he turned to speak with Gloria, but was surprised to see she wasn't behind him. In fact, she was nowhere to be seen. Dave swore she was right behind him, but upon discovering she was gone, he returned to his family and reported what happened. At that time, it wasn't clear if anything malicious had happened, but the next day, the news we would all dread reached the Moody family. During the following morning, 2 hunters were scouting animal tracks along a cattle trail 10 kilometers west of Williams Lake. Instead, they discovered the remains of Gloria dumped in a bush. She was stripped of her clothing and had many signs of blunt force trauma over her body. She was considered the first victim of the Highway of Tears by investigators, and more tragically, the first to go unsolved. Since Gloria's passing, the number of unsolved cases is disputed, but it ranges between 20 to 50 according to various sources, with some organizations believing the true number to be much higher. The year 1990 proved to have a
This really makes me sad. I hate hearing stories like this.
high number of cases related to the Highway of Tears, totaling 6 victims, including an infant not even a year old. The baby, named Kimberly Dumbe, perished in a house fire investigators found to be deliberately set. Kimberly's grandmother, Helga, and her 2 aunts, Sherry and Pauline, also perished in
Oh my God, this is terrible.
the flames. 4 months prior, the house had caught fire due to arson, leading police to believe the family was targeted. After years without leads, the Dumé family received an anonymous letter claiming to be from the man responsible for the attack. Unfortunately, the letter had been cleaned of physical evidence, and no suspects have been named as of recording this episode. There's not even safety in numbers while traveling along the highway. In 1989, Ronald and Doreen Jack, both 26 years old, were on their way from Prince George to a logging camp with their 2 children, Russell, age 9, and Ryan, age 4. The night before, Ronald was approached by an unknown man at a bar and engaged in conversation. Ronald was an unemployed woodcutter, and the unidentified male offered him a job at a logging camp nearby. Believing this to be a stroke of good luck, Ronald agreed, and the next day, he and his family were last seen entering a pickup truck driven by an
It really is. I mean, we've had hitchhiker killers in our, in the United States, but this is really, really terrible.
unknown person. This would be the last time any of the Jack family was seen alive. After several months of receiving no word, Ronald's mother filed a missing persons report, and the Prince George RCMP opened an investigation. The only lead police got in their search was when an anonymous caller contacted the nearby Vanderhoof detachment, claiming the Jack family were buried beneath a ranch somewhere in BC. The person provided no other details nor any specifics about the actual location before hanging up. Investigators traced the call to a home in Stony Creek, but when they questioned the residents, they denied making the call, stating they hosted a house party the same night the call was made. As recently as August 2019, a forensics team used a ground-penetrating radar to search a property on the Sycas First Nations, south of Vanderhoof. Unfortunately, nothing was seen beneath the ground, and the case remains open to this day. Despite the establishment of a joint police investigation regarding the crimes on Highway 16, people have continued to fall victim to the dark cloud to this day. Chelsea Amanda Kwa, a 29-year-old from Syca First Nation, had just moved back to her home in October 2023. Chelsea worked at a mill in Houston, British Columbia, and was known as highly educated, independent, and hardworking. On October 11th, Chelsea was visiting her father when she stepped outside around 2 a.m. Her father assumed she went for a smoke, but grew concerned when she was gone for some time. When he went to check on her, she was gone, with no indication of where she might be. For her to suddenly leave without informing family of her whereabouts was highly unusual, and her father reported her missing shortly after. On November 6, police announced they had found the remains of Chelsea Kwa in the woods
Oh, man.
off Highway 16 within the limits of the Sycas First Nation. Since the discovery, police have not revealed any updates regarding the case. Attempts to find the missing persons have proven difficult for a variety of reasons. Northern BC contains around 55 million hectares of forest, of which very little has actually been touched by human feet. Furthermore, it cannot be emphasized enough how remote the stretch of highway is. It doesn't help that cell phone reception is low due to the surrounding Rocky Mountains. There has been an idea that the Highway of Tears crimes have been perpetrated by a single person or group, though this has been dispelled many times. Primarily, suspects have been identified and convicted in relation to cases associated with the road. Furthermore, the idea that someone could continue to operate for over half a century is impossible. They would have had to start young and continue to operate in
half a century? No, it has to be a whole family doing it.
their old age. Considering the already notorious reputation Highway 16 has, it is not unreasonable to believe this attracts persons to the area as a way to enact their malicious intent. Due to the high number of unsolved cold cases, it is also entirely possible the area is chosen for this reason. It could be seen as a morbid safe haven for those looking to conduct and get away with their crimes. It's a horrible thought based solely on speculation, so this shouldn't be taken as a confirmed fact. What is known, though, is Highway 16 is still unable to shed its ill-famed reputation. Anyone with information regarding any of the unsolved cases related to the Highway of Tears or wishing to report instances of police.
Well, I can say, since this man doesn't fucking blink, at least he does not have floral wallpaper in the back.
Recent activity can contact British Columbia's Independent Investigations Office at 1-855-446-8477 or by visiting their website at iiobc.ca. Number 1, taken away to be forgotten by the world. One morning in this town, 21 men were dragged from their homes and no one has seen them since. Imagine one day you awake in your town to find dozens of your neighbors were suddenly gone. People you used to say hello to in passing had friendly conversations with at your door, or even participated with, seemingly vanished into thin air. Worse yet, years have gone by, and not a word of their whereabouts have reached you or anyone else. They are simply gone, possibly never to return. While it resembles a plot in a mystery novel or television series, this is the exact scenario which occurred in a southern Mexican town in 2021. Pantalo is a municipality of Mexico's Chiapas state with
For fuck's sakes.
around 20,500 residents. The state has a rather unique history for the country due to the conflict between the Mexican government, followers of the Zapatista movement, an organization known as the EZLN rebelled during the 1990s and managed to establish an autonomous socialist society in Chiapas. The group managed for some time to fend off attacks by the Mexican cartels and Mexican government for over 2 decades, operating as a stateless society based on the ideology of revolutionary Emiliano Zapata Salazar. Pantalo lies close to where the autonomy existed and was not spared from the cartels or government in their attempts to assert their control. Furthermore, various so-called vigilante groups emerged, working with the government or the cartels, depending on the circumstances. On July 26, 2021, a group calling themselves El Machete Self-Defense Group entered the town, their faces covered and armed with weapons. They stated their intention was to take several suspected criminals into custody and rounded up 21 men from their town. The men had their hands bound and their homes set on fire. Before they were taken away from the village, El Machete alleged these men were involved in criminal activity for a group known as Herreras, much to the shock of witnesses.
I have to do my video tonight and submit it. That's what I'm going to do when I get off of here. I have to unlist it, send them the link, they view it, and then they let me know. I have a pretty good idea on what I'm going to do too.
The president of the municipal council, Pedro Cortez Lopez, was present and on the side of El Machete, as well as members of the Mexican Army and National Guard, who did not intervene. And
so to get monetized, I was asked to submit a video of original content. Thank you, Noxious. But yeah, Prodigy, you have to submit a video to I have to upload it, unlist it, send YouTube the link. They will go over it and let me know within 72 hours if I can get monetized or not.
and appeared to be complicit in the kidnappings. After the group left, their prisoners in tow, the 21 victims have not been seen or heard from again. Residents met with the State Human Rights Commission in December the same year to inquire about the status of the investigation or any knowledge of their loved ones' well-being. While being assured an investigation was underway, the people of Pantalo have received no further updates from authorities. To this day, the families of those who disappeared have received threats via phone by the El Machete militia. Any attempts to contact the authorities on where the investigation is at have led to a dead end. The people of Pantalo have a
That's why I have Ko-Fi for right now, because Ko-Fi offers memberships and all that stuff too. I get like a little notification in the chat from a bot that will tell me if somebody tips me or whatever, just until I get monetized.
accuse the government of intentionally delaying any response, and many believe the government itself, or at least members of the government, are directly involved in the kidnappings. Aside from the missing men still unaccounted for, the true reason behind their taking remains a mystery. 5 years on, families are still left without answers, with hope of seeing their loved ones again dwindling with each passing day. Despite the efforts of El Machete to conceal their identities, several witnesses have stated they know the names of the perpetrators. Video also exists of the
Well, then maybe you should tell them people the names of these perpetrators.
kidnappings,
Shit.
showing the chaotic and harsh methods used in
Oh my
conducting such a
God.
massive operation. Despite announcing themselves as El Machete during the kidnappings, the group now denies they were involved in any way. As for the central
I
government
doubt
in Mexico, officials have set up aerial and ground searches of the surrounding areas, but have come up with no leads as to where the missing men are located. Unfortunately, it appears the fate of the 21 men will never be
Reveal the perps. Get them arrested. Shit.
fully solved. Worse yet, there is now very little chance any of them are still alive. The fact 24
see?
men could be swept up and forced from their homes by a large number of militia members, viewed by hundreds of witnesses, yet no new leads in the case in 5 years, is no doubt highly suspicious. Here is something most people ignore. Public
He probably did. This is the last one anyways. It's almost over, and then I'm going to end it. So if he's sleeping, I'll just boot him off and text him and let him know.
Wi-Fi at coffee shops, airports, and hotels is
Sleeping on the
convenient,
job.
but
Yeah, sleeping on the fucking job. Well, he did say he was tired. That's why I chose a short chills one. Unfortunately for YouTube, that's why I got that strike, well, almost strike before, because I have to talk through it and commentate on it every 30 to 60 seconds, or YouTube will stop the video.
but it is not always secure. Every time you connect, your data can be exposed. That's why I use Proton VPN. It encrypts your connection and hides your IP address, so what you do online stays private. It is based in Switzerland with
That's why I kept telling him every time I had to pee yesterday to could just talk over the video.
strong privacy laws and a strict no-log policy. If you want to protect your connection, go to protonvpn.com/chills. Using my link helps support the podcast. Before we wrap up, something most people here do not know: I do not just tell stories, I also make music. If you are curious to hear that side of me, my album Sawiskara is streaming everywhere now. The link is in the description. This has been the Chills Podcast, and I just wanted to say thank you very much for listening. If you enjoyed the podcast, please be sure to leave a rating, and also
All right. Well, I think that's it. Hey, Misery, are you sleeping? I am too. I'm curious because I think he does that just for the Chills channel. I don't think he actually sounds like that. I think he uses like a voice changer or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think Misery fucking slept. Misery, I'm booting you, bud. Have a good night, homie. Yeah, he's in dreamland. I'll text you later, love. Good night, Misery. Good night, Misery. There we go. Now he can sleep. Yeah, I figured it was a voice changer. Good night, Torvi. All right, guys. Well, you all have a good night. Sleep well. Hopefully none of us have nightmares again, but I'll see y'all tomorrow. Gonna check out some haunted videos again, maybe. I don't know. I might make a community poll and see what you guys want to do. We'll see. But y'all have a good night. Sweet dreams. Love and peace. Much love to all of you. Good night.